Hello.
Hello.
G'day.
Aloha.
You ruined it.
Yeah,
with your
you
cough.
really did.
Yeah, I know, because I was going to cough before. I was waiting to cough.
Everyone get the coughs out.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Welcome to another episode of Council of Reads, the podcast about comics, movies, toys, and how to make it on the FBI's most wanted list with special expert insight from Jason.
G'day.
I'm Dylan. That's Jason, as you would know already from 2 seconds ago.
Killing it, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yes, Nitin is
Yo.
here, Fommy,
Hey.
and Dave as well.
Love you, Colonel Sanders. Donuts only till Monday, so you gotta get the donuts.
It's only to Monday.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's it.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Then we're all screwed, because by the
Well,
time
this
you
will be
see
over.
this, they're
Yeah.
gone.
I hope you enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Okay, this week, Marvel brought back What If comics. That's really
Yes.
cool.
Very exciting.
New Green Lantern series.
Yep.
Finally got to us because it got delayed.
Yep.
Got heaps of brand new DC figures to talk about.
Yeah.
In the shop. Available now.
Damn, they look good.
And Invincible and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Both ended on pretty devastating cliffhangers.
Can't believe there's only one Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
it's going to go for like an hour 15 or something.
Is it?
I
It
don't
better,
know.
it better. I want an hour and a half,
2
2
hours.
hours.
3-hour movie.
Movie length, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty. We'll get into that later.
Yes, yes,
because,
yes.
man, I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
we got Spider Shadow to talk about.
Yes.
This is from Chip Zdarsky.
Yes.
Who brought
new-
us...
New What If?
Yes, who brought us...
Ooh, they got
Spi-
a fancy new logo. I think they're Elseworlds now.
Yes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, What If in the corner.
Oh,
That's...
yeah, I'm
And they're
totally-
pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally
I
missed
have
it.
read, so I will pass on.
Did you read the letter by Chip at the end?
Yes. I read that.
No, I didn't.
And explain like, yeah, no, they're going hard on what ifs and
It's
you
the
know.
first...
It seemed
Yeah.
like that. Like it looks like it'll probably be a 4 or 5 part mini or
Yes,
I think
yes,
it's four.
four
Yeah.
would make sense. But yeah, it.
Because that's what he sort of says in the letter. It's like the old what if books, like they're just one and done issues.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, we want to be able to expand when needed.
I think it's
That's what
good.
Dave was talking about last week.
Yes.
Which is
What's up?
I'm fixing this camera.
Okay.
Dave's picking the future and not even listening about it.
You're talking
Oh,
about-
they're just gonna go to non-canon.
no, how you talking
Standalone
about what it
stories?
should be longer?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
That's
it is.
right!
And now it is.
So now we might even see what you're talking about in the cartoons as well. So they might
Exactly.
be longer. Yeah.
Good job, Dave.
But well, 'cause clearly it's because of the success of Life Story.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man Life Story.
That was a What If,
'Cause that was
essentially.
What If, yeah.
Yeah.
Because our opinions differ a little bit around this from
Yes.
our talk previously
It's
before
ma-
we started.
It's mainly
So-
on the art,
Yeah.
but the story was... Because it's the first issue.
Yes, I think the book's going to be great.
Yeah.
But because it's what if Spidey becomes Venom, which is stupid.
I think that was just the tagline.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
you know?
Because it's
Like-
the easiest way to
yes.
explain it.
Well, it's been done before too in a,
Yes.
in a what if.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like...
I've got that issue.
Yes.
Yes, and it's a great cover too.
What if
Is-
Reed told Peter, hey, that thing's alive, and Peter was like, eh.
Yeah.
Essentially.
and
It's like, and
spoilers, but like on Reed, and Reed's like, he's like, oh, fuck you, Mr. Fantastic, and then Reed's just like, oh, good.
Yeah, man.
And then
Put up no
Charlie's like,
fight.
"Oh, Pete's acting different."
Yeah.
Besides that, Zdarsky's written awesome story. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
there's some interesting little bits.
I think the mini will be great, but the first issue,
alright.
because it's
yeah,
Spidey,
there's some
Spidey,
moments there,
it's
Dave.
Not exciting, not new. The next issue, because it finishes hard.
You know exactly what's going to happen in
Yes.
this issue, which is fine.
Yeah.
You
Tell
know,
me that's an O-face right there, right?
We're talking about O-faces on this E for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah,
The May one, or?
no, MJ. Come on. MJ.
Well, you started it.
So, book's really, really good. Jay saying the book's going to be good. I already love it, and that's probably because I really dug the art. I think that's where we really divide.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never been a fan of Pascal Ferry. For 20 years, I'm always like, ugh. It's just so flat. So lifeless, dimensionless.
Yeah, the colours are too bold, like just pure black.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I mean,
like the
like-
matte black. I am more of a fan of the straight black than a bit of the purple tinge that the Spider-Man / Venom suit has had over the years.
Oh, not the tinge. I mean just like muscle definition
Highlights.
and that.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, but the Venom suit never really did too much, or the symbiotes never really did too much to Spidey's physique.
Yeah,
it was
true,
more
true, yeah.
it building up with Eddie's physique. So from that perspective, I don't really think it needs it.
It shouldn't be too big.
It doesn't
Yeah.
need to be too big. The other thing is, I really just like the evolution of the suit throughout the
Yep,
book,
yep.
which you'll see right near the end.
Yeah.
And a very definite end. If you go back to that page and look at the right bottom of the page there, Dave. No, next one. Yeah, so really changes the character of Pete as well. If you've been reading Spidey for a while, he's really like he's two-timing. There's some domestic stuff. There's some very interesting notes that get hit straight up. So down the track, it's going to really lead to some full-on stuff. And that's part of the things that I've liked about the Venom character and the symbiote throughout the years. And I think one of the other reasons I like the art is the fact that I've seen Venom and symbiote Spider-Man in so many different ways. This is just like another take.
Yeah.
Just another different version to the same old thing. So
And you'll be buying the watch from the ad in the back.
It's just two.
I don't know about that. It's okay, but it's
It's got goop on it.
it does have goop on it. It doesn't do a lot for me in that regard, but yeah, it's cool. But yeah, no, probably
You
not.
can get a much cooler looking Venom face.
I already do have a Venom watch, so it probably isn't needed.
I did like, his final look in this issue where he's
Yes.
got he's like a skull.
Well, yeah,
Like,
if you
that
start,
looks really cool.
Like spoilers, it's not really a spoiler, but it's like when Pete got rid of the suit, that was it because it was just a fake,
Yeah.
full black suit. But with this fact that he's keeping the suit, the symbiote is starting to evolve a bit more, and it's starting to get like kind of two front sharp teeth. That Venom face is starting to evolve out into the suit,
You gotta have it.
which
happen.
is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because I really like the first time when you see like the symbiote talking to him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and like he sort of ignores it that he's just I've not been sleeping right or whatever. I was like, ooh, that's cool.
my favourite at these first fights with the Hobgoblin in there is a line where he's like, this time now I'm playing for keeps.
Yes.
And I got one of my first ever Venom figures. He's around about, probably be about 45 centimetres tall, and he had the hole in the button in the chest, and you press it, and you have like 6 different sayings, and one of the sayings was Venom plays for keeps.
Oh.
I always remember that. I always thought that was an awesome line, and to see that in there, I thought that was really, really cool. Cool book. Great that they've brought What If back, and the fact that they've made them now minis, I think that's really cool.
They're going to do some great stuff, I think.
But yeah, it's sometimes Spidey how you want to see Spidey.
Yes.
I know, I love the responsibility and all the great power, and he's just a good guy and trying to help everyone, but
Yeah. Oh no.
I
when
just
he's,
like to see him lash out a little bit.
especially when he gets those like the burglar guys.
Yes.
Like the dude's just harassing an old lady, taking her money. That was cool. Because he went way harder than he would usually.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it, but I would have enjoyed it more with somebody else on pencils.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I agree.
But I've just never been a fan of his stuff.
Reckon we'll get a dance scene out of it?
I hope so.
Yeah.
That'll be alright.
No, I think it's going to be a great series. I'm very keen for the rest. Because the art, like, it's not terrible art. It's not the type of art that would stop me from buying a book.
No. It's
But
just,
it's just not what I would like.
it's like sloppy in places,
Yeah.
but not everywhere, which is, it's every now and then it's like, it's messy.
You know what it is for me? There's just not enough line work, man. Like everybody's, like, there's just, like, Hobgoblin's legs. It's just, give me some, I don't like these guys that don't draw. Like, it looks like he's drawn it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I want more texture.
Stop.
It's because there's no real pencil and ink, man. Pencil and ink.
The other thing I really liked was it reminded me a little bit of the old Daniel Way Deadpool, where you had the Spider-Man thought bubbles, the symbiote thought bubbles, and then him talking as well. So there was just so many different monologues going through his head. Now, it wasn't the schizophrenic Deadpool of olden days, but it just reminded me of that style, which was really cool.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, good
Alright,
book.
next book up this week. Originally should have been last week, but DC got bumped back a week on us. Green Lantern #1, new Green Lantern series, written by who's this Thorn guy?
Jeffrey Thorne, I believe.
That name sounds familiar.
I don't think I've ever read him before.
It's like Jeff Johns' long lost brother.
Probably because I remember reading the articles about him coming on, but I was like, I don't think I've read anything. And Dexter Story on art with somebody else is the other one. Marco Santucci. That's how we're saying it.
Tucci, cool.
That was good.
It was really good. I wasn't sure about this because, in one of his first interviews, Jeffrey Thorne was like, "I hate Hal Jordan," and
That's
I was
a
like,
good start.
"Yeah," I was like, "Oh, okay. What's all right? Are you gonna make him not likable because you don't like him?" But Hal's not the main character, obviously. It's John Stewart, but Hal's in it, and he's all right. He's good. So I was just concerned that because he doesn't like the
got
character.
a little bit of a talking to after he said that out into the media.
Oh,
Well, you could, like...
my big thing is I don't even believe that he hates them. There's nothing hateable
Yeah.
about how Jordan as a character. At most, you could say he's a bit boring. I could see.
Yes.
But the reason is that they brought him back, and he wants John Stewart. He thinks John Stewart should be Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All that business aside, I reckon it was a really good start.
It was.
So many DC characters, I feel, even more so than Marvel characters, get locked in these tropes
Yes.
that are detrimental. Like, Superman works at Daily Planet,
Yes.
and he's done that for ages, and it's boring, and you can't do anything new with it.
Yeah, I have liked how Marvel have done that recently, where they have changed things up quite a bit with all
Yeah.
the different characters, where
Yeah.
you're just seeing them, and sometimes it's a little bit too far out, but in a few of those cases, it really works
Yeah.
as well. So that's really
And
good.
you got nothing to. It's always going to go back.
That's right.
It's
Yeah,
comics.
yeah, it's comics.
The rubber band rig snaps, and you got nothing to lose by trying something different.
Yeah, so with Green Lantern, most Green Lantern stories can be boiled down to the Guardians are out of touch, and they're kind of douchey, right? But this is kind of going...
And most of the time, it's their mistake previously coming back to
Yes.
fight whoever the current
Exactly.
gunslinger is.
And they just don't get organic, sentient life, and blah, blah, blah. But this is like the United Planets that was set up in Superman to kind of lean
Legion-y
into...
stuff?
Yeah, Legion. They're involved with the Green Lanterns now. So there's like a Senate, a galactic Senate kind of thing.
Sounds
Representatives
Oh,
from
it's
all...
so episode 1.
Yes, they're on these circular platform
That's all
things
right.
too. You see that?
Yeah, that's alright.
What I liked is
Like that.
they sort of bring up that they're voting to get Owa part of the coalition or whatever.
Yeah.
And to make the Lanterns the official police. Because, they're like...
Unofficial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like who let them... Who give them any jurisdiction
Yeah.
to be like, oh, I'm leaving this sector? On your bike, mate?
So this is like a vigilante corps, really.
Yeah, that's what they had.
Wow,
really
I didn't know
been.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Okay.
kind of the Guardians, and they're kind of like really what's the word?
Self-policing? Not self-policing.
I guess they're arrogant.
Yes.
I guess like they think they call themselves the Guardians of the Universe.
Yes.
Like they think they're better than everyone else. Oh, we got to protect everybody else. That was essentially the Green Lantern Corps.
And like the Green Lanterns are not their first attempt at it.
yeah,
They had the
Manhunters.
Manhunters first,
Yeah.
which are like robots who were like
right.
Green Lantern villains.
yeah.
Nah,
They went crazy because
They went too hard.
yeah.
Overzealous.
So that was always the deal. Like they made these guys first. They didn't cut it.
So that,
we
they
made
were
these people-
Manhunters.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't read DC.
Yes.
So are they different to Martian Manhunter?
Yes.
They were robots.
They were rabbits.
They were
Oh, okay. Okay. Where they were an actual
That's why we
alien.
needed
Where Martian
people.
Manhunter's actual alien race.
Yes.
Were they made off them? Is that like
No.
designed off their what
Totally
they look
separate.
like?
Just connection.
The name's the only
Coincidence?
connection.
Yes. It's like Stan Lee. He used Punisher before.
Yes.
Frank Castle, right? I believe.
Oh,
That's-
Yeah.
Well, Hulk.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a Hulk before the Hulk.
He was like a big furry guy, right?
Zimu. He's coming into Immortal Hulk soon. Where you're up to?
Okay.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, that white dude?
Yeah, the white guy. Yeah.
Ah, I saw
Yeah,
the
he
cover
was-
of that.
Because there's actually a lot of the Marvel characters, like in the old days,
Oh,
like in the Overstreet, it'd be like prototype Hulk. In Journey to Mystery, whatever. You know when they were just doing monster stuff, him and Kirby,
yeah.
pre-FF.
yeah, no actual stories.
Yeah, and it was just like this thing, this Hulk or whatever, and there was
Right.
a few different characters had sort of prototypes. Yeah, because Stan was just,
Yeah.
If it kids'
There's
books that are
no
born
actual book
tomorrow.
for it. It was just different storylines
Yeah.
and amazing fantasies and journeys to
Yep.
and so forth.
So the same sort of thing.
Okay.
But I like the idea of them being official,
Yes.
because I always did think it was a bit weird.
Yeah, like no one really agreed
Yeah.
to their jurisdiction,
Yeah.
and where does it end, and what if someone doesn't want you?
Yes.
And you know,
So there's a vote going on.
yeah,
Uh,
there's Sinestro
Sinestro,
there.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I don't think it's good.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
of course you don't, Sinestro.
That's a good page. That art's really nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I
Yeah.
don't know the guy. There's two guys doing the art.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
They're both really good.
it's really sharp. Yeah.
And like I was with the cover, it's got that Teen Lantern girl on there.
Very deceptive. It's like that Joker cover
Yes,
the other week.
yes. Like she's hardly in it, and even when she worked, like the stuff that in it, she was alright.
She was alright.
She wasn't as annoying
Yeah.
as I'd read her before. And the interest, like, because her deal, she's got this gauntlet, right? I thought this was really interesting. So she's got this Green Lantern gauntlet, but she's like made it herself. She's not actually official Green Lantern. Like that, she hasn't got a power ring like the rest of them, right? She's just made it all herself. And so they're interested in how they want to just take it off her, so they can find out how she's stolen their
Power.
proprietary technology. But it was good. Like I wouldn't say. I don't want to sound like we'd say it all the time. It wasn't overwritten as in lots of wording, but there was a lot of info in it.
Yes.
Like, it was dense.
Yeah.
Not long, not boring, but dense.
A lot of it is, just them discussing the politics and
Yes.
stuff. And I'm really into that when it's done well. I feel like it was done really well. Because you have characters like this representative, you could tell straight away, and she's from Kolu, Brainiac's planet.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think I saw a Starro in there.
Phantom Menace, eat your heart out.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a Starro over there.
Yeah.
I like the Thangarians.
Yeah, Thanagarians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a bit knobby.
Yes.
And like,
I mean, but
how and Jon
that's-
Stewart like Thangarians. You know, it's great.
It's true, but
Oh, lots of new characters, and they're
Yes.
interesting.
You know what else? Doug? Jon Stewart and his
That was
outfit.
so
yeah,
good!
Straight away last night, I was like, I can't wait to talk to Dylan about that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I'm like, what's he got this sort of... He's got this, ceremonial looking garb, more like a dress, for lack of a better word.
That's pretty cool.
But he's like, I like it. It's Kryptonian style.
Then I was like, oh my god, yeah.
It
It's
is,
like
right?
It's John Byrne,
Yeah.
Man of Steel, 80s,
Yeah.
Kryptonian.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
How did I not see that?
Yeah, no, same. As soon as I read it, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
crap.
No, I'm...
But it just gave them a different look
Yes.
than them just standing there in their usual
Yeah,
outfit.
because it's an official.
Yeah.
It's like dress uniform.
Yeah.
I'm on board 100%.
Uh,
This is...
It was good.
I've always been pining for main Green Lantern to be a bit more sci-fi.
Yes.
Which is a strange sentence to say.
I know, because the last 24 issues, Grant Morrison,
Oh,
I liked it at first, and then it got too weird.
I said it last time.
That's-
That's the one he's the best.
It's too weird.
Nah,
That's Grant Morrison.
Green Morrison weird is the best.
Nah, man, I don't know. When you've got a dude whose head is a volcano,
Yeah.
that's lay off the paper, bro.
No, but
No,
that's,
he's
I'm
good.
okay with that. But when he starts traveling into his ring and he meets a green girl inside his ring and he falls in love with the green girl, but it turns out the green girl is the artificial intelligence of his ring, that's when I'm like, what is going on?
I need to start reading this.
He made a character that is a sentient street.
That's true. I just don't really want any more of that in my Green Lantern.
That's
Yeah,
the
fair.
best part. That Doom Patrol run.
I was like, 24
excellent.
issues, okay. That's enough of me.
Green Morrison's awesome.
Yeah, no, this is really good.
Yeah, I'm on board for that. I'm
Well,
going to get the second
Like
one.
a lot of world building, a lot of establishing the new status quo. Like I said, I was about 3/4 through. I'm like, how long is this book? Because I just got a lot of content, and it is a bit oversized than your
Expedition, they
standard,
call it? Yeah, when you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
Exposition.
Exposition.
but not
that's
in a bad way. Like
not going on the
just
exposition.
okay, because you got enough character
Yeah.
talk as well. Like yeah, all the John Stewart stuff. Because I always like John Stewart, but yeah, it's good.
It's like telling you through dialogue as opposed to a narrator just
yes.
telling you what's happening.
Blocks
Like
of
Nocterra.
text. Yeah, no, it's
Nocterra, you were just being told what was happening. You
The
weren't.
show hasn't been
yeah.
the same since you left.
all right, Dylan. You read Crime Syndicate
I read
this week?
Crime Syndicate. I read the first issue and I thought it was a decent start, but this one, it kind of got me. It kind of got me hooked. Very much a take on.
Hang on. Quick, give us what's Crime
Was it Crime
Syndicate.
Syndicate?
Yeah.
That's a good question. They are an alternate Earth version of the Justice League,
They're a crappy Squadron Supreme.
Okay.
I suppose. It's a universe where it is.
Oh, look at Nitten. You're gonna stab
I'm
me.
singing it with there first.
Hey?
Crime Syndicate
It's-
first.
Yeah, obviously.
It's a universe where all the good guys are bad and all the bad guys are good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Evil Justice League.
yeah. So
Right.
Superman is polar opposite. He's like the worst
Yeah. Okay.
person ever.
Yes.
Like he's horrible.
Okay.
And everyone else is horrible too.
Yeah. But
He can't be that bad.
And it's kind of like a spin on when the Justice League formed, they fought Starro.
Yep.
So this arc is basically Crime Syndicate coming together to fight their version of Starro.
right, he's a big octopus dude.
Yeah, and Owlman is so cool in this, man. Like the first issue was fine, and then in this you see his kind of Batcave, quote unquote, and it's like this. It looks like a Gothic cathedral in the middle of the city. It looks really cool. Then you go in and in his lab, and Alfred's there and everything, and
When you showed me the other day.
yeah, it's crazy. Like you know how Batman's got his trophy room and he's got
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a giant T-Rex and the
Giant-
coin.
Yeah.
Owlman, right?
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. The glass flooring of his lab, there's stuff underneath. And what's underneath the glass flooring? The dead corpses of all the villains that he's
/
fought.
heroes.
Yeah. So you see like Bane's corpse in there and Mad Hatter and Riddler and they're all just dead and decaying in there.
Ah, okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it there.
Okay. I thought that
And he's
was
talking to Alfred like
standing there.
he's Adam West as well. He's like old chum. Yeah, it's like this is really good.
Because
Start the old clock,
why
old
they're
chum.
evil versions of these of the Justice League? They're not. It's not Superman. It's Ultraman.
Yes, and
Batman
Owlman.
is Owlman.
Yeah.
Power Princess or whatever. No,
No.
that's
Squadron. That's probably a
very-
better name.
Yes.
Do you know what hers is?
What is it?
Superwoman.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Terrible.
Wow, that's a stretch.
It's a Silver Age remnant. I feel
Yeah,
like
okay.
Oh yeah, very, very.
I feel like they should have changed it. I thought they were going to change
I
it.
thought they did, didn't
I
they,
think
recently?
in early
Oh.
solicits it was Superior or something.
Yeah.
And then I guess they didn't.
I probably couldn't get the copyright.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So you're saying we
I
got,
feel
Of
like
course, we
they.
should hopefully see that as an upcoming TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, they've bought all of his stuff.
Superior with an A because
Ooh.
it's a girl name.
No, what did I see? What's coming? Was it that? What's coming?
Yeah, the Daylight. It was-
Yeah,
Starlight,
Sorry,
yes.
Starlight.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
look
Yeah,
you
like
that.
after we talked about it,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
announced it.
Yeah,
See?
but not Netflix. Obviously, that was already sold somewhere.
Oh.
That's like somebody else.
Okay, cool.
Because well, like, why wouldn't some of these be the first things?
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of the big things were already pre-sold.
Right.
So clairvoyant. I feel proud of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really solid.
Yeah, looks good.
All right, so now you can talk about this book.
Yes.
So what happens in issue 2?
Oh, so they got their version of Starro, you were saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're fighting Starro and
Cool.
yeah, like it's attached to Ultraman already.
Cool.
So there's this really cool fight between him and Superwoman. And
Have they showed any hints on like is there heroes? Because this is a
Oh,
very
yeah, they
modern. It's like Ultimate Crime Syndicate or whatever, right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's a fresh take, right?
they haven't really delved
Okay,
into that.
cool. Because that's what I'm most interested to see.
Yeah.
Are they going to have?
If Bane was a
Yeah,
superhero,
yeah.
I would like to
Oh,
see
right.
that because that's
That
how it
used
was.
to be the deal, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
it's like
how it was.
Lex is the good guy and stuff
Yeah.
like that in the old days.
Oliver Queen's a president.
Ooh, interesting. Is he a bad president then?
Yes,
Cool,
he's a pretty bad president.
cool. Yeah, corrupt and stuff.
Because Superwoman's kind of got him around.
Yeah,
the
sure.
finger,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ollie.
it's Donna Troy. It's not Diana.
Oh.
So they're giving him new origins and stuff. It's really cool. Owlman, Court of Owls. He
Yeah,
works
I
for the Court of Owls.
Guess
yeah.
that was the case when
Yeah.
he said Owlman and then he was good guy. Well, okay, so that's the switch where instead of Batman it's called Owls. Cool.
Interesting.
It's just great.
Because he was always Owlman, and obviously somebody's
Yes.
smart. Like,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
yeah, right there. Like, it's just handed to you
I think Jeff Johns kind of touched on it.
in the like. What were they?
With
Forever
New
Evil
52,
or whatever.
yeah.
Is that Forever Evil? that
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
But that was more he just used Thomas Wayne,
Ah,
right? Because Thomas
sure,
Wayne
sure.
was the Talon or whatever
Yeah.
in New 52 Batman. And I think he just used him to be Owlman.
Right.
And I think that's carried over, but there's more mentions of the Court of Owls. And
Yeah, what I'm really hanging to see is like, I want to see Lex Luthor superhero or
Yes.
whatever. Like, what's the
It's the version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? Who's
Oh.
gonna beat them all?
Early on, I think that version of Lex had like long hair.
Yeah. Because he was Superman, basically, right?
Cool.
Long, beautiful
Yeah.
hair.
Oh, my ears
Well,
burning.
what's the
Like
opposite?
Dave.
Like Dave.
I thought you said beautiful.
Close enough.
All
Brian
right.
Hitch back up.
Yes.
Yeah. I think he's doing backups in every issue, and they're
Yes.
kind of just short, kind of origins.
On
of
each
everybody.
character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
which
that
one?
was
The
Owlman.
That's Owlman. First one was Ultraman.
Yep.
I was a little, like we were talking about issue 1, like those episodes ago. I was kind of disappointed at how it wasn't as full on as Jeff Johns.
Yep.
Jeff Johns just went all out, and it was just like Kal-El as a baby. He crashes into the Kent household, and they're having a domestic, like they're trying to kill each other, and you know.
That's why he's so messed up.
Yes.
It's-
But it's not as hard, but this second issue really got me into it.
cool.
Is that Superwoman?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's quite an outfit for Superwoman.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Interesting.
6 parts, I think.
Yes. Just 6-parter.
And and also when like Jeff Johns did it in New 52, it was very brutal.
Yep.
Very violent. Yeah, because they
Bit boysish.
Yes. Like Sinestro shows up and beats the evil Green Lantern guy by cutting his arm off. And I think he cuts off the Flash's legs, like Johnny Quick or something.
Cool.
Like it was just super brutal. This is lacking a bit of that, but who knows? I might get there.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I want to see.
I like the universe version of Starro. It's really more monstrous
Yes.
Yes.
with like sharp teeth and
Yeah, it's not just
starfish.
a starfish
Yes.
on your face.
And some of them have like multiple eyes, and it's kind of like a Lovecraft monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, very Lovecraftian.
So would Starro be classified as what? Villain, hero, what?
He's a villain.
Yeah, but in this.
In this,
Ah,
I think there was.
it would still be a conqueror.
a
It would
rogue,
still
a rogue.
yeah.
Agent, conqueror.
Because he's not.
But he probably doesn't.
It would
exist.
still be
This
their
is
enemy.
their version.
And he's off world, so as a writer, I don't think you need to be as worried about the oppositeness because they're not from that
Yeah,
Earth
so they're
anyway.
just-
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
they're
they're
still
just like a hive mind coming, that's it.
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, they're still coming to take over.
just
So
a
you got
threat.
yeah.
They did mention that they had some kind of, like, their mortal enemies are the Green Lanterns
Cool.
or the Emerald Crusaders, whatever they're called.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't think of that. So all the GLs are bad in the
Yeah.
the
Because that again, they haven't gone
Earth,
into too much
Earth
detail.
3 in the old days, right?
Earth 3, still
Yeah.
Earth 3.
It still is.
Yeah.
That's two.
Nah, huh?
That's two.
No,
wasn't it?
no,
Earth
no,
2,
no.
so-
Earth 2's like
Like,
Wouldn't
Golden
that
Age.
be
Cowgirl and all that sort of stuff,
Golden
right?
Age.
But yeah, because these were.
Because wasn't the Grant Morrison quietly book?
Oh, that was Earth 2.
two?
It was
yes.
2, yeah.
It was Earth 2.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I guess they changed it.
They must have changed it, but I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying,
got it
yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
that was Earth 2.
Yeah.
That was a great book.
Oh, I haven't read this yet.
It's good. Art's not great because it's Frank
Because that was the
Quietly.
first time they'd used
It's
him
hard
in
to
a
tell
long
if it's
time.
Earth 2 by that front cover.
Yeah.
It only says it twice.
Yeah, Art's Frank Quietly is an acquired taste. He can't do heads, can't do faces.
His faces, they're just...
Everything else is alright. These faces are
His
just
faces, I know what it
too
looks
squashed.
like. Oh no, it looks like a wax dummy has started to
Yeah,
melt.
melts.
Yes, because they're really lumpy.
Yes, they're under the
Yeah,
the
either
lights.
that
and
or
they
like
just
like a dried up piece of fruit.
Yes, yes.
Well, there's some art like that in a book coming up soon too.
Oh, I didn't look at that. Alrighty, I also, the only other thing I really read this week, I'll probably do some more reading tonight, but Thor Number 14, the final part of the Prey storyline, the return of Don Blake. This has been excellent, excellent. You read this, right? So shall I do you buy Thor?
No.
Oh, cool.
I had a flick
can
this,
talk about it then.
I had a flick this week. It's awesome.
Oh, it's
looks great.
amazing. Like, so Don Blake, without getting into too much spoilers and wrecking the books for people, this arc, they brought, I think we've already talked about
Yeah,
it.
we have.
So
Like,
Don Blake's
yeah.
back, and he's crazy, and he's smashed everybody. He's been trying to kill other Thors. He's taken all their Thorness because there shouldn't be no Thors because he's all just messed up. And he wants get Odin. The end of the last issue, Thor comes to save the day.
Yeah.
And this is just
This is the finale.
fight. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And a great finale. That
Yeah,
last
it
page.
ends-
Holy moly.
Oh,
It ends great,
yes.
doesn't it?
Yeah, like
If this wasn't rated E for everyone, that wouldn't have been different than Holy Moly. But that is.
yes.
And if you know your Norse mythology, and Nitin was actually telling me about this, the way that it kind of finishes up is something that has happened to the person doing it. To that
Yes,
person.
yes,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks
Yes.
familiar
One
to
of
me.
the trials.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
So that happens to Loki.
Oh, exactly like that?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of when he was like, was he like impaled to a tree or something and there was like a bird eating him?
That was another
That
one.
happened.
That
to
was something
yeah.
else?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I think that happened to him as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
But no, it's very good. And like the Bill part, there's a
man.
mad better. He's
that
leaving
shot-
the book, and
that-
I'm
That
disappointed.
double page of the punch.
Yes.
That shot of Better Bill just swinging the hammer,
Yes.
that was
Yes.
gold, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the first arc was it was good, but there's some parts I didn't like, and but this arc's been phenomenal.
But
A
you-
little samey is my only problem.
The new artist is quite good though, isn't he? Because that was the guy
It's
that's
the-
supposed to do Berserker.
Berserker, yes. So I hope for him that
Yeah.
nobody really knows why he's not on Berserker, but if it was not his choice, I hope he has only success because that would have been a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Especially after it was pretty late on.
Yeah,
that Garnet
yeah,
got-
yeah.
Real late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about Better Bill last week,
Yeah.
week before.
Yeah, 2
Yep.
weeks maybe.
2 weeks.
How he's stuck into horse form.
Yes.
He's not in this one though.
Yes, that's I think that's set after
Right.
Yes.
other than this because in the Better Ray Bill, like he quits.
Yes.
He's already the war chief or whatever, and he quits at the end and stuff. So I think
It's further on.
timeline is a bit
Mm,
wacky.
okay.
Comics.
Yeah. Plus,
Never
no,
let the
he only
truth get in the way
changes
of a
because he's
good
not
yarn.
known you though.
So it's got to be before.
That's why he can change
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Yes,
and he doesn't
yes,
have that.
yes,
so that's
yes.
still to come
Yes.
in this story, I imagine.
I
maybe.
guess.
Maybe.
Yes. Or they just don't care.
Yeah.
It's comics.
And, that's,
Well, it's because
and that
that's-
is just a separate mini too.
Because it's Thor's. Thor's just like, okay, thanks.
Yes,
It's mine now.
yes.
Yeah, true.
And then he's
Give it back to
stuck.
me. Yes. What a
That was
douchebag.
good. Oh yeah. Yes. Well, even in that, like the interaction at the end with like Thor and Loki when they're talking about what they're gonna do with stuff and like, yeah. Did you read that?
No.
Oh, there's some good like. They're going, yeah. Do you want me to lie to you? And like that's it. And then you get the next pages. So obviously he's just like, whatever.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah. I don't need to know.
Plausible deniability.
Yes.
Yeah, good finish.
Yes. Ah, so good. Can't wait
It
to see
looks
what
great.
Klein's going to be on next, because I'd never been much of a fan of him until this book. Because he's got a roughness that wouldn't work on everything. Like, I wouldn't want to see him drawing Spider-Man.
No.
I wouldn't want to see him on Fantastic Four.
Well, I see him on a Hulk.
Yes.
Right, and Dave has
Dave
done
read
some
something.
reading,
What'd you
right?
read for us,
I
Dave?
sped run. Sped read.
Sped read.
Sped read home.
Sped run that bloody sentence.
Yeah.
Sped red.
Sped read home.
Sped red home.
Basically, it's the story of a mother and son escaping from Mexico.
Do I need to pull on your leash, Dave, so you don't spoil the whole book?
I'll try my best not to spoil it.
That's right, I
Dave,
just
read it
got
to the
that
people.
But basically,
Story time with Dave.
during their traversal across to the border, a new president.
Traversal.
I
Is that
guess.
like majestical?
Yes.
Okay.
Just not with horses. So as they make their way towards the border, a new president comes into play, and their
Does it come
policies change.
Yep.
So
Come over?
yep, they get trapped in an ice box or like containment
Uh-huh.
across the border, and then mother gets split from the son,
Uh-huh.
and then stuff happens.
Fair enough. Give us a
Cool,
look
cool.
either.
Yes.
I didn't look at this the other day when it came in.
Did you like it, Dave?
It's all right. It's all right.
I had a flick earlier. It looks okay.
Art
it's
isn't.
the
So
art.
it's very real worldy stuff?
Yeah,
It
very
is.
real worldy, but there's a few
Until the
panels
last,
there
like,
that seem to be a little bit
2
rushed.
pages.
Unfortunately, there's a few faces that are a
Oh,
little
the
bit.
faces are weird.
Yeah,
eh?
and there's a guard near the end, and I don't know what happened to him as a kid, but something
And they're like,
he may have fallen out of a certain tree and hit every branch. So
because I think he'd be good on something a bit more cartoony. Like, the faces are a bit.
well, it's
I
very
can
like
see it being a lot fun.
well, that little girl
But this
was
looks
like
depressing.
was it like Lilo and Stitch or whatever?
Yes,
yeah,
very
that's
much
who
so.
She
Something a bit lighter tone, they'd be great on.
yeah, but
Seems to be a
yeah,
bit of a
look at
mismatch.
those panels.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
show-
yeah.
just very.
It's like the last 2-3 pages.
But yeah,
Proportions
so-
are
Goes in
Oh, I
different
see, I
directions,
see.
It's
so,
something that
yeah.
definitely could go somewhere,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
and a bit of a different book for Image. So, but yeah,
Oh no, that looks interesting.
When we were reading the premise
Mm.
in previews, we were like, that sounds interesting. We'll give that a shot.
I don't remember.
Yeah?
That was 2 months ago.
just nod and smile.
I remember.
Yes, we do.
And that's
I
what
totally.
matters.
I heard that conversation, Dylan, and I directly remember you saying that. And I went,
So
yeah,
did they
that-
get the end bit in the solicitation?
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say, because otherwise I would surprise we would have been like, yeah, let's give you some of that.
I see what you mean. Like something lighter.
Yeah, because he's not terrible, but he's just a bit too cartoony and a bit,
Yeah.
you don't want to say abstract, because that's not true, but
Stylized. I
yeah,
believe,
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah,
word.
yeah, yeah.
Like even the bodies.
Yes.
Like this bloke at the end.
Yeah, it's
the-
all out of whack,
propor-
right?
The proportions aren't great.
He's
That-
a bit noodly. Yeah.
those 2 pages, if you could actually take those out, it would probably change the book a bit too, because it's
It looks
just
like his wrist is broken.
Is that?
Well,
I think he's trying-
because
because he's rolling up his,
It's
the
up
way.
and down. Yeah, it
looks like he's rolling up his sleeve, but
but
it
it's
looks like
just
it's
not
just-
a great angle. You'd
Yeah.
Broken
no,
shit.
but the
choose a different
little
angle.
thing there, I think it insinuates that he's done something. So
Yeah, like something's.
yeah,
He's not feeling
Something's up.
well, so I guess you can
Alright.
excuse that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, yeah, something a bit different.
There's some good books all around this week.
Guys, ready?
Dave and his weird books.
Yes.
I did not this week, no. What about
Right.
yourself?
Yeah. So what are we up to? Like June now, 2019.
Yes,
Hulk, as always,
Yes.
is excellent. Rick Jones stuff.
Oh,
With Abomination
Yeah.
and everything
Oh,
like that,
oh,
which
yeah.
is just mental. So that's really good at the moment.
Freaking Abomination with his hand face thing.
yeah, that hand
it
face.
was excellent.
And then it opens up.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
That was
Yeah.
so weird looking at.
and it's
Gross.
like
Ah,
He's just
spoilers
like-
because it's from 2 years ago. It opens up and it's like 3 Rick Jones faces,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
thing, and it's
yeah.
just
and it's like
gross.
several hands, right? It's like
They're 2 or and deformed fingers.
yeah.
for a, yeah, it's like a fish So it's not even Abomination. It's not even a Blonsky anymore. It's
No.
Abomination works then for that name for that creature.
Oh,
exactly
yes,
right.
it is.
Perfect.
Gross. That sounds gross.
I was.
It's
It's like
and it's the last. That's the last page of the book where it's opened up and Hulk's in his face and it's just Rick going, "Help me!" Like,
Yeah,
and
that
it's
was
like,
amazing.
dude, that is really well
it's
done.
the thing. John Carpenter's thing meets
All
like
over.
The Fly.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean? Like it's just.
It just gets deeper. and
Every
deeper.
issue, I flick through it and I wait for the big double page because there's always a double
Yeah.
page gross. If
Highly
it's Bennett on it, you're just gonna get.
and the just the whole storyline of it is just builds and builds and builds. I know it's about to get crazy from what everyone said, but it's crazy already. So
But good, I can't wait till you get to issue 20 or 25
yeah, I think
or
I'm like
whatever,
at like
and you can
19
maybe try
now.
to explain it to me because I still don't know what I read.
So Hunter just finished.
Yeah.
That was a really cool ending for Craven and the storyline of that. So that was pretty cool.
Hasn't followed up yet. I think that'll have to come back. It must be due to come back around in the Spider
Of course, yeah, the way they started writing his son is quite brutal, so that's going to be
Hmm.
an interesting arc to see down the track. Avengers, it's still War of Realms. I think I'm up to issue 4 or 5 of War of Realms, so it's not too bad. Nothing really memorable out of it, unfortunately. And yeah, that's about it. I caught up on read the rest of the No Surrender.
Oh, yeah.
No Surrender,
No Road Home.
Sorry, that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. So, and then just organised everything else. So ready to go, catch up. So yeah, hopefully catch up in the next couple of months. I reckon.
Excellent.
Oh,
We'll see.
I wish I had your drive to read every week. Like
I've got it all sitting there. So
amount.
I organised everything. I put everything out and organised it month to month. So I've got my months all, and it was pretty funny because it was
Organising.
pretty late at night on a Friday, and I'm organising, and I'm like going on the Marvel website, and you go to the calendar, and it shows you the monthly releases, so that you know which ones to pull for that month. And I'm like going through early last year, and I'm like March, April, just the page wouldn't come up. And I'm like, what's going? So I reloaded it. And I went to May, and there was comics there. And I went back again, and there was no comics. I'm like, what the? Oh, bloody COVID!
Yeah, there
There
was
was
no
no comic books in April! 5 minutes later,
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
moved on to May. So yeah, that was pretty funny.
That would have been.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so ready to rock and roll. Was only missing a couple, so you boys did pretty well with your pulls. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised, actually.
yeah,
I'm very
so
surprised.
was I, Dylan. So X-Men starts soon, so that'll be interesting because I really haven't read any X-Men in my life. So Hickman X-Men,
Yeah.
I start that Powers of X and House of X very soon.
Do you know
so
much about that?
Not whatsoever.
Oh, good,
that's
good.
good.
Not whatsoever.
Yeah.
We'll be
So,
careful
yeah,
to discuss
Yeah, you're
that.
gonna get read it in the way it
It's a
came
special
out.
order.
that's
yes.
why I
Yeah.
do the months and the
That's good, yeah.
way I do it.
Because that got confusing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they changed the order. It's like House Powers.
Yeah, there was like
Power,
two-
Powers, House.
Yep.
Ugh! What do you mean?
Okay, that's good to know because there were a couple of the books I was missing, and I've just chucked them in front of the book
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
so
no,
I'll go back through the
The rhythm
calendar.
doesn't stay.
Cool.
Yeah,
It
there
changes.
is obviously reading.
Once
order.
I start them, I'll go through those
At the
next
back?
4 months, and
Yep,
they'll
yep,
be
yep, yep,
go
yep.
through. Cool.
It was kind of like my first X-Men book as well.
Okay.
Because apart
Are you
from
still
like-
reading it?
No.
Yeah, that's not a good start.
Well, no, it would have been fine if they didn't just immediately make 12
40
different
books?
X-Men books
Yeah.
straight after.
But are you still just reading the Hickman book at all?
I'm not reading anything.
Okay. Are you missing it?
A bit, yeah. Because it was mainly like the pacing, like all the really interesting plot threads that I really enjoyed from House and Powers that haven't really come up again, and eventually I was just not patient enough to stick it out.
And like even the Hickman's book, like especially the first 6 or 8 issues, they're all just one and done stories. Like you didn't feel like
You were getting.
you were
a
reading a
complete-
bigger story. Like they
Yeah.
were just like, oh cool, here's this is family barbecue at the Summers house, right? You know that's what one issue was.
Really? Wait, did I read
Yes.
that?
That was the first issue.
Was
Yes.
the first
That was
issue?
the first
I don't
issue.
even remember that.
No, one issue was excellent.
I do
like
remember,
issue 5
actually.
or whatever, like the super political one, and they're all in their suits and stuff. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was
I
good.
think so.
That's good.
Okay.
There's some great Magneto and Apocalypse in there. Yeah.
Oh, is that where he like?
Did they play baseball at the barbecue? They
No,
gotta play
no,
base.
no.
They have
It's
to
just the
play
family
baseball.
family.
In the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in their-
Is that where it
in
had the
their
map of the
special
house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Gotta play baseball in like a reboot or anniversary issue.
Yeah.
You know.
Or basketball. Sometimes I play.
No, X-Men. They always played baseball.
No, because they had the basketball and the ding.
Yeah.
I've seen some X-Men.
I remember a
Gambit
Joe
play.
Mad issue where they're playing
Yes,
baseball.
baseball was the deal.
So yeah, I'll get into that very soon.
Yes. Okay,
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm interested because it's both House and Powers, I think, is both a really good first X-Men book and not because it's so not X-Men-y anyway. Like,
Yeah.
you're not... Like, you know who they are, so you're not lost that much more than
I don't
a
know.
normal person anyway.
I reckon if you've never read any X-Men before, it's going to be a bit hard because you don't know a lot of the
Nuances
relationships.
between the relationships.
Mm.
Yeah, I was thinking that because there was
But
so
there's
many.
not a lot.
Yeah, they established the status quo already, so you won't have to worry about that as much.
Mm.
Like, you won't have to worry about the Hellfire Club or Apocalypse and all that, because they're on, like, this is the playing field now.
Yes.
This is, like...
And, like,
done,
no,
yeah.
it's not spoilery for you,
I
but,
know.
like, Powers, they were all new people.
Yeah, that was set. And that was the
Yeah.
time jumpy one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I'll be interested in what you say.
Yeah, but if you don't know any X-Men, like the tension, the dynamic, whatever
Yes.
between the teams is weird because you don't know like the history with the Hellfire Club.
Oh, no, I mean, post House and Powers is weird, but House and Powers, I don't think you need to know too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think so.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was
After,
like...
yes, I get what you mean, because, the whole...
Dynamics.
her
Yeah.
and the Red King and the
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. Yes,
That's
yes,
where it
yes.
lost me a bit.
Yes.
But House and Powers, I was like...
You don't need...
There wasn't really anything that confused me.
Because it was very fresh.
Yeah, and I had not read really any X-Men.
Actually, there was one other book,
Yes.
and it was just an innocuous little Avengers book, which was a Gorilla Man story.
Oh, yes.
Wow, what a story! Little Gorilla Man,
Yes.
the head of security,
Yes.
that Black Panther put on when they're in the Celestial,
The
Oh,
new
Hawks?
Avengers.
the new Avengers Tower. It's the Gorilla Man. So it's the start of probably 2 books into War of Realms. So it's he keeping the home base secure and the backstory of what he's been doing and his allegiances.
And you feel for him, but right, eh?
Feel for him.
Like that last sort
I
of
never
shot,
thought,
oh.
just like I never thought I'd feel for what's not from the Spider-Man Hunted, the guy that died.
Gibbon.
Gibbon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kept about to say baboon, but
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
Gibbon. Like, there's a couple of characters recently, and weird to say both monkeys, or both from that
Primates.
very, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really a shock. I'm like, oh, Gorilla Man story, here we go. And I'm like, oh, geez, a Gorilla Man story. That was really cool.
Gorilla Man's a cool and interesting, tragic character to begin with.
I haven't even heard of him.
Who's like one of the... Like, in modern times, he was the agent of Atlas. You know, like the 50s team, like Jimmy Woo and stuff like that, and the Marvel Boy. Like, it's their timely characters that they made into a team and
The
stuff.
story goes, you kill the Gorilla Man, you become immortal.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's been fighting all his life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cool. I didn't know it either. It was really cool. But then the way they've turned his story,
Yeah.
very keen. And it was also Ed McGuinness art, and Ed McGuinness is just sensational. It is how superhero comic books should be drawn: big, bulky, beefy, over the top,
Colourful.
colourful,
Yes.
the lot. He's just perfect for certain books. I couldn't see him on other books because it just, like, his chins, like Thor and She-Hulk, and it's beautiful. And even the ones that aren't bulky, the sleekness of his Black Panther drawings, sensational. Yeah, Ed McGuinness, you're a champion, bro.
Yeah.
Very
I'm a
good
big fan.
artist.
Unbelievable.
That's right. I don't want to see him drawing Ghost Rider.
No.
Yeah.
No. And it's good because the books I've seen him on, there hasn't been a lot of Ghost Rider in those books.
No, yeah.
So they've worked it well.
I mean, the new Ghost Rider's different anyway.
Ghost Driver.
He's
Is
a
it still
strange little character.
Yep.
The car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's been
Hey,
some.
Yeah,
I've
John
liked
was
him,
around.
but...
Did that bit?
It
So
is-
just before that celestial fight and everything, he was down in hell, or a certain type of hell where he was in traffic. That was
Yes,
his hell.
yes.
But Johnny Blaze was down there.
Yes.
Have we seen a resurgence
Oh,
of that
because
whatsoever?
Johnny was...
Because he's like the king.
He
like,
was the king of
he's
hell.
the king of hell.
Yes. Because he had his own series that
Right.
was a casualty of COVID. It got chopped just during that, and when the shutdown
Keep
happened...
them vitamins up, Johnny
And
Blaze.
it was. I think it was. The book was not bad. It was Brisson, I think.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah,
Love
I
it,
think it was
Brisson.
gonna get good. And he was doing some stuff with like Danny Ketch, and then Danny Ketch got a new name or person or
Oh, okay.
whatever. He was like, yeah, instead of the spirit of vengeance, he's something else.
Yeah.
It seemed like there was big plans, but he just got the chop. Because sales obviously were probably not great, and at the time we got to cut some fat, and they got one of them. But they did something with him. They fixed it up in what?
King Black.
Yeah, King Black. Yeah. So
Cool.
But yeah, the Johnny Black stuff was good.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a really good book. The Avengers,
Mm.
good book. That's about it.
All right, that wraps it up for comics.
Yep.
We have so many DC action figures to talk
Oh!
about. So many good ones.
Fantastic. McFarlane, or just not even DC, McFarlane in general has
Yeah.
just been killing it
Some of
lately.
these across to some people.
So we got the DC Multiverse, as usual, always good. Got a Superman vs. Devastator or Batman from Earth, whatever
Put
it
some
is.
shiny pictures up that Dylan likes
Metal
to add.
stuff. Just the weight of this figure.
He's a heavy figure, man.
Yeah, pretty solid.
I'm waiting for a normal Doomsday.
Just you know, you got to retool this a little bit to make proper Doomsday, right?
True.
I'm waiting for a retool of that, a
Yeah.
redeco.
With a torn up Superman.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
like Sam's
John-
cape and the cape's a flag. Oh, I love it.
The John Stewart face is so good.
I wish
The
Face
bloody
on John
mouth of that
Stewart,
Gorilla
man.
God is
Yeah.
damn cool.
I like the Bizarro.
Yeah.
It's a bit more Solomon Grundy.
Yeah,
I wish his costume was purple.
yeah.
I needed some purple with
Yeah,
it.
but it looks
But
pretty
I think
nice.
that every time I see modern Bizarro, I was like, it just they took the fun away of him. I feel.
Yeah.
To me, I like the face out of like all the faces of these. Like,
Yeah, no,
So
excellent.
the Flash has been on peptides.
Oh, big time.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Man, when I got that game, I'm like, why is Flash so big?
What
And
size
it's,
is he? Where's pecs?
you know, it's just a model from the game.
He's been hanging around the Rock.
stop,
He's
stop with
he's
the
got
creatine.
top of the line human growth hormone.
Way off the creatine.
I think it's more than creatine.
Yeah. And like a couple of essentially sort of repainting, like the
Yeah,
red
that's
White Knight. They released him before in the grey. And the Nightwing with the Joker face, well, obviously, you know, a bit of a retool and stuff here and there. But that was cool. So they've been heavy on the metal figures.
They went really heavy.
Yeah. Because one, it's a bunch of brand new stuff that nobody had ever made before. Instead of just, Batman for the 50th time.
There's a
No, there's-
really cool Batman Beyond figure coming out,
Yes.
which I want.
No, they're great figures.
This John Stewart is really cool.
And their price so good. Like,
I'm surprised at the pricing, actually.
Yeah.
When they first came out, I'm like, wow.
yeah.
Considering the Legends came out, they were like 55, 60 bucks.
Yeah, 100%. No, he's done great. Because when they announced that he had the license, you were like, ooh.
Yeah.
They're going to be
That's
statues.
going to be interesting. How's that working? But he's done excellent so far.
Are they
Very keen.
sculpted or are they like computer 3D and then?
It would be
It'll be
3D.
computer 3D.
It's all 3D nowadays.
What about this?
Oh,
What about this?
every old school McFarlane Toys person. Don't ignore the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Commando Spawn.
It's
Have
just
a
there.
go at him. It's just.
It's just Spawn. It's
Ah.
just so much Spawn.
Well-
the detail, the
It's so awesome. It's trying to bust out of its own packaging.
You see that? Look at that!
His gun is just breaking out.
gold.
He's too big for his own box.
and the weight again. That,
Yeah. 12-inch size
We get
Commando
mandarins?
Spawn. Hey?
The Mandarin ones too? Talk about them?
Oh, if you want. They're a couple of weeks ago, though.
Yeah. We can talk about them. Whatever.
Nah.
No,
We'll show you next time.
Oh,
Still in the Australian picture.
It's pretty
Commando
solid
Spawn.
too.
Mandarin Spawn.
This is pretty
It's solid
solid too.
as.
Mandarins are great.
We also got the
Imperial.
My Hero.
My Hero Academia.
yeah,
that
that-
none of us really know anything about.
Yes.
I've
We've got
seen
our figures
about-
about
I've
it.
seen a few episodes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we got the next wave of them from McFarlane as well.
I've
This
seen
week.
like 40 something episodes. So.
Oh!
That's more than me.
Heavy figures.
Oh, here we
Heavy
go.
figures. I've got
Ooh.
you covered if you want a big boy.
Now we're not sure why it's actually called exactly Immortal.
Well, on the invoice and when we ordered it was called Rampaging Hulk, which
Yes.
is way more correct because it's a very 70s style,
Mhm.
very Lou Ferrigno.
Very
It's got a
70s.
spare Hulk where it's a robot Hulk head. That doesn't happen in Immortal Hulk. But it might be the best Hulk action figure I've ever seen.
It's
Yeah.
great.
I love the face, I love the size.
I love that
Feel
green.
how heavy he is,
I
man.
love
Yes.
this. I love this green.
It is perfect.
I always like my Hulk to be a bit more
I've
a
seen
real
him
green,
try
not
to
too
look
fluoro.
because He's already
Yeah.
tried to sell it to me
I did.
twice.
I did.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
I had to try to sell it to you so I don't buy it.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's very Lou Ferrigno, very
Yes. Basima.
Basima.
Yep,
It
Basima.
yeah.
reminds me of the first Bowen statue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the second bowl statue. A good one.
Second? Oh,
Smash
yeah,
one.
yeah.
The one I've got.
Yes.
That was Basima style too,
Yes,
wasn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first Bowen was that real ugly one.
Yeah.
The
The,
Shifty brother.
the only first good Bowen was the bust of theirs.
Yeah.
The Hulk. That was excellent.
Such a great figure.
Two
Like,
hands,
The
baby.
spare
Two
hands are awesome too. They're like
Buy it, get some gains, just do it as a done.
Just look at the size of of the spare hand, man.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so
It's
good.
massive.
No, put it away now.
You put it in your
No,
box,
it's
you
okay.
said?
It's okay.
No,
It's okay.
I think that's what's going to happen.
I wanted to steal it for someone
Last
else.
one. It'll be sold by the time
Exactly
people
right.
see
I
this.
don't want to steal it for someone else not to be able to buy it.
We do lay-by. Funny.
Not for the likes of you.
My money's no good here.
But that's about all the merch we got this
Yeah,
week.
it was so much though. It
Oh.
took us forever
Yeah.
to get it all on the shelf.
Alright, boxes,
I'm
boxes,
shot on the
boxes,
wall
boxes.
still up. Come and buy some. There's some really good merch up there.
Yeah, no. They're looking good too. What's next on the agenda?
Next up is Army of the Dead trailer that me and Jason just watched because
yeah.
we're terrible and didn't watch it.
Well, one of you sent us to us the other day.
Yeah, I
What was
watched it.
I was like, oh, watch that, and I didn't.
Hmm.
And then, you just forget.
Yeah.
Because there's more dribble in the chat that takes up the space that you forget. But yeah, no, it looks good.
It
Really
looks like a fun zombie action movie. It looks so good. It looks
Yeah.
very good. It's a Zack Snyder joint.
Yes.
So it's pretty good.
And like, man, yeah, that's where we first seen him.
Yeah.
Seen his style is in the Dawn of the Dead remake, which was great.
Yeah,
So good.
I didn't watch it again.
Yeah, I thought the same thing when I was watching the trailers. I was like, man.
Richard Cheese's version of Down with the Sickness.
Sickness.
Oh,
And I don't like-
as that weird guy's trying high heels on. It's so good.
And like, yeah.
That was in it?
Yeah. That's
Richard
when they're all
Cheese.
just chilling out. Richard
And it's
Cheese
fast
and
zombies. It's fast zombies. I'm not a fan of fast zombies, but this movie looks really good.
And they've worked the fast zombies in a good way, where
Mm-hmm.
they're kind of plotting and scheming as opposed to just,
That's very interesting.
which is the evolution of his take on Dawn of the Dead, because essentially the first Dawn of the Dead was Ramiro,
Yep.
and it was slow. I will say it, proper zombies.
Yep.
So
And like this is, I think, a sequel sort of to his Dawn of the Dead.
That's
movie.
what I
that's the
assumed,
way.
right?
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
evolution of it.
yeah.
That's the way I took it. I don't.
But it looks cool. Batista's in it. It looks awesome.
love Batista.
I like Batista.
The Vegas setting,
Yeah.
cool.
Like, yeah, I
Cool.
said
Very
it
cool.
earlier.
Yeah, you
it's
always
like
get
very,
some cool stuff
very
there.
Rainbow Six meets Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, yeah, very good.
Yeah, Tig Notara's in it.
I know, it looks good.
An interesting story about her in that movie. If you want to go into internet and read it. Yeah, very cool, and just good to see some more stuff from Zach, and straight on Netflix too.
Yeah.
which is pretty cool too.
What's the date for that?
21st of April, I think it was.
Oh, next
Wow.
month.
Oh.
Oh, so
And there was
soon,
like
soon.
no.
Next month.
Well,
This
'cause
month.
Yeah,
No,
what?
next week.
Oh, yeah. It's April already.
Yeah. maybe no,
Like-
maybe not. Maybe not.
3 days time.
Nah,
I
maybe
better
not.
watch Dawn of the Dead then this week.
Maybe,
Yeah, we-
maybe it was May. Maybe 21st of May, because
Okay.
that doesn't give it a lot of time. They would usually drop a trailer with a bit more time than
Yeah.
4 days or so.
Well, they announced this all like.
Well,
it's
yeah,
pretty
that's right.
suddenly.
It was pretty sudden. With them.
And they're different. They don't have to advertise.
That's true, because everyone's got it anyway.
Yeah, you're like, well, like, you're advertising to yourself.
Mm.
They're never going to do a big push on TV because they
coming
don't want
soon.
you watching. Yes.
Yes, soon, very soon.
You go to the internet.
Research.
Yes, Google's your best friend.
No, look good,
You
look
are
good.
on YouTube. Might as well just.
Watch the trailer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
Welcome
Pause.
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Some of you.
I can't believe you made it this far.
Yeah.
It feels very strange for me to bring up Harry Potter on a podcast
Because we don't care.
when none of you guys
Nope.
care about Harry Potter, but I just had to.
But
There
you
was-
love
Hey, if it
books.
was
How do you not
Fantastic
like Harry
Beasts,
Potter?
man, then you've got us.
I have to read
'Cause
every
we're all-
book.
Oh, here we go.
okay,
Is it a book?
A book that
So, yeah.
books of magic.
Yes.
Well, like Alistair Crowley.
No. Books of Magic. It was a DC book.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
style.
With a
Oh, really?
a magic child with dark hair, brown glasses, a pet owl.
Wowzers.
Legit, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
plagiarism. Nice.
What's it called?
Books of Magic.
Books of Magic.
Tim Hunter was his name.
Okay. Well, there's a massive difference there.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe was his name.
Yeah.
So.
But he was British.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Harry Potter Lego sets have been announced, and most of them are just your normal. Oh, you get the castle, this classroom, blah blah blah. The chess scene from the first movie, but this was kind of really weird to me. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, that's how I felt. So here you go.
Hey?
You can build a large Harry and Hermione. It's brick built.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I think I can even build that. But
Wait. So you build a brick Lego figure.
like
Yes.
normal size bricks?
Yes, you use
So using
standard
Lego
Lego bricks
How
to
to
make
build
it
How tall
giant.
does it stand?
a minifigure.
Like a foot tall?
No.
my internet has cut out again,
I would assume
but
about that, right?
there
Have
is
a
a
look at
picture,
compared to the plant and stuff there.
there is
It's
a,
about
Maybe
half a
30
foot.
centimeters.
Yeah.
and there's a
Oh, no,
child.
there's a child.
Yeah,
For,
it's
That's the size of her head.
About a foot.
Yeah, 30 centimeters.
um,
And that was just like,
Weird.
why?
So
You're building a minifigure with bricks, and it's like that big.
no, Ron.
No Ron, because no one likes Ron.
But think of all the Venom you can buy.
I do. Like,
That's right. No
are
one
you,
likes it.
are you, is it weird because you don't like it? Or you think it's a good idea?
I just don't
Because
think.
I love it. I
It's
think
weird.
It's a great idea. There is a new market like there's no tomorrow for that.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
They do look
Think
really
about all
good.
the Marvel superhero
I
games
would
and-
understand selling large minifigures.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
think you need to make it yourself.
But then
Yeah, but it's Lego.
Because I don't
That's
think
the
I
toy
know,
Lego
but
though.
you don't make the minifigures.
Then they can charge triple,
It's-
even quadruple because
Yeah, like-
it's Lego.
It's
How many-
like a
not-
non-
not
And
just a
because if
figure.
they're not going to charge it anyway,
When
right?
it's just a figure, it's just a figure. This is a build. This is an activity. This is.
Oh my
But,
goodness,
you-
that's a lot of
That's
pieces.
what I'm getting at. Yeah, I am in.
120 US.
$20?
US.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at how many
Back
pieces
out.
it was.
Yeah, I think you'd be backing out.
Yeah,
Price
price per
depending.
part.
So it would be cheaper if it was over there.
But there's two of them. Like
That's
if
true.
they start selling them alone at $60 a pop, and I can get a full Venom figure Lego for 80 American. What was it? What was it, 120?
120,
Yeah,
60.
60
No,
bucks.
60.
But
so
it won't be.
I could get it Australian for around 100-ish. I'd buy that.
Yeah, like.
And that's
But I just don't think it'd be a very
and
fun
it's not
build.
really.
Or, like, I think it'd be a very tedious build, to be honest.
and you
Because
build them.
you just, for most of it, you just go in square, a block, up,
Yes,
another
100%,
row,
yeah.
another row, another row. I just don't think it'd be that
Oh,
fun.
it moves and everything like a
It's
like a minifig.
articulated. Yeah.
Because I get having a cool
A big minifig?
minifigure.
Yeah.
I would be interested in, but one that I have to build myself, no thanks. But that's because I also don't like Lego.
Weird choice.
The-
So hard.
The only time they've done something similar to this is Giant Man with Civil War.
Yeah.
That made perfect sense,
That
right?
makes
He's just a big minifigure, and he's in scale with your minifigures.
Yes.
After
Yes.
they spoiled it.
Because he's giant. Yes.
Yeah, that was a good spoil.
Yes.
This is their best.
Interesting.
But yeah, this is... I don't know, that's just weird to me.
Because until you get to that, like the head will be alright, but like the legs and the body,
Yeah.
it's just another row.
For
another
that
row.
character, yes.
But for most characters, they're
They're all just
because they're
printed.
all going to be the same
The same body.
body. Yeah, you know, all the minifigures have got essentially
Yeah.
the
We
same.
have different. Yeah.
Just
Until you
different
get to the
prints.
heads would be cool.
Heads are different unless
That'd
it's
be
Venom,
fun.
where it's just a normal head with a... It's just a bald head, right, with Venom?
I
Yeah.
like them better than just the busts. I have to say.
Busts?
You know how it's
Yeah, the
just
helmets
bust,
they're doing?
like
Oh,
helmets
yeah.
and
Like
all
the
that.
Venom and
yeah.
Count.
Oh, yeah,
Fantasy.
yeah.
I like them better than that.
But they would be more fun to build.
The Venom one looks really cool.
I saw it in the box. I saw someone post the box the other day on Facebook, and it didn't look as good as the first time I saw it. So I'm still gonna get
Oh,
it.
yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't. Yeah,
Yeah, that was...
It's
it's
hard.
weird.
Yeah, the mouth is weird. I think it's the type of thing
It's
you'd
the
also
deviations of
have
the
to
face
get the
as
right
well.
angle when
Yeah,
you get it
probably.
home.
But that was the
Three-quarter.
cover of the book. The cover of the box. It didn't help it.
And the wands, you build the wands, and they're just sticks, like a little Lego
It's like
tower.
the original Luke Skywalker with the extender
Yeah.
lightsaber.
It does look like that.
What was it?
Wow.
Extender lightsaber.
The Kenner.
I know what you mean.
Oh.
That's not why I said it.
These ones?
Yeah, those things.
I wasn't doing it again.
Yeah. Should have.
Went with that.
Yeah, like that.
That was the only interesting
Yeah, fair enough.
set.
What
that I
else
was
is it?
pointing at.
Oh, the chest one.
Oh, the chess one was cool, but
one's
none of
alright.
you guys would know that, right?
But our viewers and listeners, they might care about Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
controlling.
Just
Don't
because
know
we're
why.
old.
And you get a chess game out of it.
There's a scene from the first movie where it's like life-size chess, and that was always my favorite scene from
Yeah.
the movie as a kid. And I always wanted like a chess set of that because they just looked really cool.
Also, my favourite section in the Simpsons game when you're in Mr. Burns' mansion and you drive around. There goes the chess set and the characters that you knock over.
I don't think I played that one.
Wow, you're missing out.
I played Simpsons Hit and Run. I had that as a kid. It was like
Yeah, Hit and Run was fun.
GTA.
Yeah,
His one's excellent.
yeah, it's just fun.
Simpsons wrestling was
Pretty
garbage.
sure it was.
Oh, it was
It
terrible.
was hit and run that was in because you
Was
go
it?
through the power plant
Yeah.
and you drive through, and then you go in through Mr. Burns'.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
It's in the cartoon. It's
Yeah,
like,
no, but that looks cool.
let's make a run for it.
It is. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, yeah, like I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but that's a cool set of Lego.
Yes. How much is this one?
Ooh.
Oh wait,
not
yeah,
bad.
$60
It's not bad.
US.
That's not bad.
that's pretty good for but it's also
It's a-
it's a chess set you
It's
can
a
play.
full chess board. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting them to do the full board.
So like scaled like to a playable board?
It looks
Yes.
like it.
Yeah,
Because
and-
that's a minifigure is taking up basically a square.
Yeah.
Minifigures aren't that big.
Yeah, true.
I think it might be just undersized.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can still
yeah.
play.
But not by much. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
No, I've seen smaller chessboards.
Yeah, of course.
Because in the movie,
All right, Flex.
you see, it's hard to tell in
Weird
this
Flex,
picture,
man.
but the knights, they're dudes like on these little brick-built horses. In the movie, one of the knights is broken off the horse, and Ron sits on the horse.
I see.
But yeah, there isn't a knight over there. But just looking at the parts, I don't think you're able to put Ron on top of it.
Good.
I think it's a bit.
Glue it.
I guess you could glue it. But just why isn't there like a it's Lego. You could just stick him under something, right? I don't know.
Well, you'd be able to do it yourself. Sure.
You can tell us when you buy it.
Yeah.
20 years out of Harry Potter.
Remember, you
Lego.
still got to
20
build my
years.
nest.
She's your old Dylan.
Lego
reckon.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Still got to build my nest.
Yeah, hurry up. We want to
Yeah.
see pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan.
Still need to
When you
pay
get pay
him
me.
so you can build his nest for some reason. But we're not going to get into that.
Never going to happen.
You got to pay me.
I'm not paying you
too
to
cheap
do
for
you a
that.
favor.
What else we got?
Yes. Moving on.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on from Lego Harry Potter. Very exciting subject.
It was cool. I am interested in what they do next with those big figures.
Yes.
Very interested.
Got some fancy socks on there, didn't?
Hulk socks.
They're very cool.
They are Hulk.
Yeah.
I thought they were.
Oh, very nice.
Oh. But I was a bit. What's with the dots? Anyway.
Take it off and show 'em.
We just talk about how
Yeah,
In the mystical realm.
Ninja Turtles game is apparently PC and Switch exclusive, right?
Yes, this new it's one of those made to order type of deal, right? It's not a
Side-scroller.
proper, not made to order, but
What?
it's not like a
Limited
main
run?
run, right?
Is that
Is it
limited
limited
run?
run? Is
Well,
it
it's
limited
digital.
Run? Yeah, but it's not like a proper run, right? It's a small. Is it one of those short time run ones?
I don't think they've said anything about physical
Ah.
release just yet. This is just the
Yes, yes.
digital.
But yeah, even then, but isn't it only a short time deal like those other ones? Like the Doom people and stuff like that? Is it like that?
Probably. I don't know.
What, with the digital release?
Yeah.
It's never limited with digital
Ah.
release, no.
Do they sell it forever?
Yes.
Well, obviously not.
The
'cause
physical release
they
is
can't,
usually a
'cause-
limited one.
your Turtles are licensed, it would never be forever. That's how they work, those licensed games. I can't go buy on PlayStation Store Marvel vs. Capcom.
I think you can.
No, they disappeared.
Oh, have
The
they?
new ones
Oh,
are,
okay.
but like the old ones.
The old ones,
The
okay.
licensed games are never forever if they're digital.
And they
Punisher.
do
Can't even
country
play
as
the
well.
old
Like because you
Marvel
only
vs.
buy the
Capcom Xbox game on Xbox 360. So
because they're only limited time. Like obviously it'd be years because you buy
Yeah.
the license as
Yeah.
the game developer. Here's Nickelodeon. Here's money for a turtle game. You're not buying that
Yeah.
forever. It's
There's
short.
no purpose.
It's
Foreseeable future?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes,
That's why I assumed it'd be a
so
short.
buy a
thing.
Switch or a PC essentially.
They haven't said anything about physical,
Boo.
but they're
don't
going to
wanna buy
do
it.
something crazy.
They can't give me physical. I don't want to buy it.
Yeah,
I'll
I
make
want
the
to be able to
missus
put it on my shelf and not play it.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's true. But that's what I do want.
But that way
I'm,
they can't
I'm
take the
buying
license off
something.
you.
That's right.
Yeah, but hang on. If you have it on your Switch downloaded,
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it
and they lose the license, you don't lose the game.
No, you don't.
No.
You just can't buy
But if you've moved it off and stuff like that,
Can you move a Switch? This is probably not a good question for a podcast, but can you put a Switch game onto one of the little memory
Yes.
cards and just have it off and put it on whenever you need to, like
Yes,
an SD card?
it. Yes.
Good to know. Thank you.
I had to buy one of them because the built-in memory is not very.
No, it's not massive. That's
I think
the-
it's only
why I asked,
16
I've now
gigs or
bought a
something
couple
like
of
that.
games. I need to do that soon. Cool.
16 or 4 gigs.
yes, give me a physical release.
And we got a
buy
trailer
things.
of the
PlayStation.
gameplay this week as well
Yeah.
of that game. And if you needed another reason to buy a PC or
Absolutely.
a Switch, you will get it there because you see the special combos.
Don't look at me. I'm,
I'm looking at you.
It looks
I'm looking
fun.
at you. Buy Switch.
So good.
I'm still trying to get him to buy a PC.
Buy one of them.
Master Race.
Hey,
you know
different
that was-
podcast, Dave. We don't need to talk about that, dude.
And also, but PC Master Race was like a derogatory term for PC people,
Yes.
and they're just like over their heads.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
yeah, Master Race.
Own it now. Own it
No,
now.
that was meant to be. Oh
Yes.
yeah, own it. Okay.
Yes.
Own it.
No, it's just because they're children.
All right, I believe it is time to talk
Video game
about
people.
shows.
Yes.
Of the sheet TV timed. Nice. What have we got?
What do we want to go first?
Invincible.
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 So I watched all 6 episodes again last
Boom.
night.
Straight in.
Straight in.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're long episodes, man.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. I was at my mate's place and
Uh-huh.
it's like, yeah, let's
He's,
watch it.
he's
Finally
boring
trying
and
to
let's
get to
just watch
it.
TV for
Yeah.
6 hours. Cool.
Because they're long.
Yeah, 45-minute
they
episodes,
are.
man. Oh, not all of them, though. They're actually I thought they were all, but they've actually. I think like one of them was only like 33 minutes and stuff like that. So they have mixed them up a bit.
But you can tie it all together. Like you
Oh,
can see them
for
tying
sure.
it. And it's like, oh, he's got the chip now, and now he's got like an armor or robot that can stand up. So it's like, okay, something. So he's finding a way to defeat Omni-Man. Spoilers.
Huh?
What?
What are you
so
talking
lost.
about?
Dude, you just
No, when he
jumped
gets
from...
when he gets a chip from Machine Head in like episode 3.
No, I understand. Yeah.
And now in episode 6, where they salvage the armor.
Armor.
What armor?
The people that he was doing
robots.
the experiments
Yeah,
on.
Experiments.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
And then he was so interested that it could almost
Defeat,
defeat
yeah.
Invincible.
I got you.
Put him in good licks.
I remember where that goes actually. In
Yeah.
the comic.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of long, we've got the compendiums in if you want to buy them.
Most of them are sold out already.
Oh,
We're getting some
really?
more this week, actually.
Oh, okay,
Because
cool.
I'd been ordering them a couple of weeks in a row because I knew they would go in and out.
Oh, Compendium
in and out.
3's out.
Yeah, we had Compendiums 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, how many copies of Compendium 1?
Oh, a couple this week.
And then all
gone
gone.
straight away.
Yeah. Finally,
Big fat
it's
trade.
getting the recognition it
Yeah, so
deserves.
each one has about 48 issues or so, you know,
Yeah.
like, and that's
Ooh.
the weight of it.
It is a phone book.
It is good.
I personally
recommend-
prefer the normal trade size.
Yep.
That's just me. I understand these are much better value to purchase, much better, but they're a bit too hefty for my liking. I love the single trades. The single trades just take up about this much space. But I just like, they're just so easy to read. You smash through them in like, feels like 10 minutes.
You don't want to read this at night in bed up and then
No,
have it
exactly.
fall on your face.
And then, like, kill you.
And that is how I read. I'm a laying down type of reader.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're too heavy for me to...
Yeah.
Same with a Switch, when you're playing it at night, it gets smacked in the face.
I've dropped the
Hurts.
phone in my face from
Being asleep.
Yeah, so I don't want to drop.
Micro
the phone.
sleep. Yes.
It'll give you a concussion. Hey,
Yeah, it's good out. Mark Hamill back.
Yes.
Yes.
Taylor, which is cool.
that's how
and
good
some
was that
really,
part?
really deep. Both scenes, like him
Yeah.
and the wife and him with Omni-Man.
Yeah, and
Woo!
none of that was in the book.
Oh, okay, nice.
None of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there's lots of really cool stuff that chucking in there.
Yeah.
Bit of change,
Absolutely none of that.
bit of change of scenery, which was good as well. Going to the college campus.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit
yeah,
different
yeah,
there.
Yeah, because
Um,
just to context,
Yes.
you guys, like by the time Mark is going to college and all that stuff, Omni-Man
Is it out of the picture?
is not present.
Yes.
Like it's way
Present.
down the line.
Yes.
Yeah, so they've restructured it a lot. And,
It
yeah.
works,
Oh, it's
but
still
it
a bit of
works so
time
much
before
better.
it's going though. It's gonna. It could probably be near the end of season 2.
Yeah, who
Omni-Man?
knows? Yeah, who
that,
knows?
that he goes to college.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they-
yeah.
That gets
Yeah.
wrapped around.
No, I
I think so.
mean like they're not rushing that side of the story in regards of him about to leave high school yet. So
Oh, well, I think they must be in there last year.
okay.
Because if they're already going to go visit colleges,
Yeah.
you usually don't do that till...
Yeah, okay.
That's my understanding of TV
Yeah,
shows
I
and
don't
movies.
know, yeah. Okay.
I was never going to one.
His poor friend.
A bit more of the gay guy that's in every other. He's in Black Monday. He was from what's it called? He was in the original
Mouth.
book. Yeah, Big Mouth. The original Book of Mormon. He was the first ever. What are they called? Elder. Jeez, what was he? I can't remember. But yeah,
was an
that's
elder.
where he got his start from. with
nice.
who's the other idiot?
The not funny one.
Yeah, they're not funny.
Josh
one.
Gad.
Yeah.
Josh Gad, that's him.
Yeah, watch Book of Mormon if you haven't seen Book of Mormon, obviously.
If you can
Yeah, don't know
find
how
it
that's going
somewhere,
to work
because I don't
out,
think they're
Dave, but-
playing here
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it if you got to see it. Let's just say that.
Yes.
It was
excellent.
great.
It was excellent.
Yeah.
So
bought
yeah,
a t-shirt.
exploring a bit more of the storyline, a bit more of Eve too, which was cool.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Because yeah, it's a lot of... I really like the pacing and moving stuff around because it feels so much better.
Yeah.
Because they're taking stuff
Yep.
from... Yeah, not far, but
Yeah.
And
definitely moving around. And it makes more sense.
you guys mentioned something last week, and I don't know anything about it,
Yes.
so I don't know where it's going
Yes.
exactly. But they really, and I don't know if you said they were doing it too quick or whatever the go is with the storyline, but they really are showing the human angle of Robot.
Yes, yes,
Like,
yes, yes.
Badly, like the other version of him coming back and dying in front of them just to give them the flower that's going to help her by 60%.
Yeah.
And then, is it Black Samson?
Yeah.
He's like, didn't do that
Never
for
mind.
me. Yeah, so, and it's good too because we've been given a bit of a break from the rest of that team as well. With
Yeah, because you didn't get no,
character.
you didn't get no Rex and all that.
Yeah, exactly
it
right.
shakes it up a bit.
Yeah, a bit of extra information with Eve as well, which has been cool. I like her character.
Because so you've been given more about Robot, and he went to talk to the there's like a test tube guy.
Oh,
Was it like an episode or two ago?
Yep.
Where he shows him the DNA that he got from.
You talking about the clone dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the two.
Oh,
No,
last
not the
episode.
Mauler guys, but the other. Do you remember that scene?
No.
That happened, right?
I haven't even remember seeing him talking to the Maulers. I don't remember him speaking to anyone else.
No, because then he went back in this episode, and they've got the eyes and the brain and everything slowly building of the clone.
In this episode, he's brought the little human clone
Before
to
that,
them.
he went to talk to this other being, right? Inside like a tube.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that whatsoever.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know
no,
what you're
that
talking
was
Yeah,
about.
yeah, it
Two
did happen, right?
episodes ago,
Yeah, but that's just a little like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you do remember that?
He's taken that to the Maulers now. in
Yeah,
this
no,
episode.
I get that. I'm just trying to bring up that scene.
Yeah.
And no
I
one
remember
seems
that.
to remember it.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
like the
that,
first robot goes to talk to something in a tube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's, like growing eyes and stuff. It was
Yeah.
two episodes ago.
Yeah.
That does sound vaguely familiar.
Yeah,
He's like answering to this thing in the tube.
It's
You
right,
remember
that's
that from
me.
me?
to him.
Robocop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go have a look.
I didn't... Wait,
Actually,
answering or just talking to
because
it?
in my head, as soon as all I can mention is the
The thing
twins.
that-
Yeah.
Twins,
Huh?
what happened last
Yeah.
night?
Before
and that's
that.
all I can picture him. Yeah.
It's before that, like the episode before
Those
that.
twins are the best.
Yeah, the Maulers
So
are
good.
might
Yeah.
be my favourite character in All Invincible.
And the guy that does their two voices also does Monster Girl's voice when she's a monster.
Yeah, no, he's the guy that is every monster
Yes.
and everything,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
I've seen
he's
his
that
face
guy.
in so many things. I can't even his name, but
it's like the Hulk guy and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of voices, a good little cameo from Justin Roiland. He is, as described on IMDb, frat boy jerk or something like that.
Yeah.
But you'll see who he is.
Is the other one the security guard's kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, he was not the security guard's kid. He was his friend.
Oh, was it? From the
No,
first
because there's
episode?
two boys, right?
Yeah.
One of them is the security guard. Yes, the other one that was.
Yeah, he's a
who
security
did
guard's
Dave's
kid.
thing.
Yeah.
And the other
The other
one,
one's- yeah.
he's Justin Roiland as well.
Sure. But the other one is the security guard kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Because right around like last night, I'm watching it late, and I'm like, is that the security guard? No, 2 nights ago. That's the security guard kid? Cool.
Because, yeah, I wanted to ask Frommie if he remembered that scene with the test tube guy.
The answer's no.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, like, what do you think is going on with Robot? And then you don't remember that scene, so I'm like, okay.
I'll go back. I won't do a 6 episodes like Dave, but I'll go back and
I
have
don't
a
know
look.
if you can see it, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I just would like to know what people think
Yeah.
is going on, yeah.
To me, I'm thinking it could be sentience. Like, it could be just wants to transform.
But don't you know where the thing goes?
Well, I'm not going to spoil
Yeah, I know that.
But you know it.
Yeah, so you're making up fake things that I might think.
No, but this is what people would actually think,
Oh,
though.
yeah,
you know,
fair,
like
fair.
this is what my friends thought as well.
Fair.
Hey.
What I liked maybe most in the whole episode was after Nolan and Debbie have a bit of a tiff,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's whatever, and just like he sits and
Yeah.
and like man, because you get, you see, it's not all bad.
He's not just a...
Evil guy.
Yeah, he's not just evil. Oh, he's Homelander.
Where like a lot of it.
We
They
need some
tried to.
explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need some explanation,
'Cause
which I'm
he's
sure
got-
we'll get soon.
Yes.
He's got feelings. you know?
Yes,
He's
yes.
Like, oh.
Well,
That
they
was really
hadn't
good.
showed you much of that
No.
in the show
No.
before. Huh?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
in
Not
the show.
not in the show.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
intentionally.
Yes.
To make people think, oh, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
bad.
just yeah.
Yeah.
And because like when he's floating out in front of arts and stuff, and he's
Yeah.
and then he's like very intimidating to him, and you're like oh, but yeah, just that one, like he still cares.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
It's just-
very interesting.
Just love that scene with Art on the roof with the
Oh.
beers. It's just like, yeah, I know, don't say anything.
Yeah.
Or I will kill you.
Yeah.
It's basically just intimidating
Yes.
him. Yeah, it's so good.
Because like in this, like everybody sort of knows,
Yeah.
right? Like what
But they know they
what
can't
happened
do
to the
anything about it.
Guardians? Yeah. Because what can you do?
Which is a cool storyline
It's
to add.
excellent.
Yeah.
Because that was, I'm guessing, something that really wasn't delved deep in. Like she's saying how much she knew already.
Yeah, like because it all happened a lot faster.
Yeah.
Shall we say, right? When
Yeah.
the Guardians thing happens, and then when the next big thing happens, it's like 2 issues later or whatever.
Yes. Because the omni-man reveal
Yeah.
happens in volume 2, end of
Yes,
volume 2.
Yes.
And
And then the big fight.
the big deal with that and the resolution is in volume 3.
Yeah.
And the Omni-Man Cecil... See, I said Cecil,
Yeah.
just don't know. Chat, where they're talking about Dark Blood, which is also...
Yeah.
You could just tell that was just complete bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was excellent. And they knew they were just
To
feeding
each other.
balls
Both.
as well.
Yes. That was
I know
good.
that you know that I know. And that was great. So when what do you reckon? next episode,
How
things
many-
are going to blow up hard.
How many
I
episodes?
think
left?
it's
Is it 2?
8, so
Yeah,
2
two
to
more.
go.
Yeah,
So things have got to start going off.
So,
next,
I don't wanna-
kicking off.
Talk too much about
No.
the book, but with Immortal,
Yes,
Immortal Man,
yes, yes,
like,
yes.
Are they going to do what happened? Are
Yes.
they going to do what happened?
I think-
Because that's what led to
I think-
the thing.
Mm.
Because that's why they're getting
Think
the
so.
chip and the robot.
Yeah. Things are
Yeah.
progressing
Yeah.
at a much faster pace on some parts and slower on some parts, which is great.
Yes.
But yeah, 2 episodes.
Things have got to kick off next week.
It seems a bit fast to get to the resolution
How long
that happened in the
episodes?
books.
Do you think they're at the right grave though?
Yes, Dave. There's probably a headstone or something.
Well,
No, but you know,
they're
there's a
not.
grave for the public and then the private
yeah.
burial. You know, like they wouldn't know where it is.
Yeah,
It's just a couple of kids and the two.
why would they tell
Well,
a random
let's-
security
yeah.
guard where?
Because they need that head.
Yeah, but
Not them, but the show needs that to happen to.
yeah, I know, but how would they find out? That's all.
Because the
I
kid's
don't know.
dad's the security guard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but why would you tell a rando security where the Guardians are buried when it's supposed to be a secret?
Well, somebody's got to know.
Yeah. And also, it happened in the book, so.
Yeah.
I know that, but
I guess
it just seems
we'll
weird
just
they
go
would
with
just
that.
tell
Yes.
rando security guard, "Oh, this is where we bury. This is
Yeah.
where the actual bodies are." It seems like it's a high level security clearance sort of knowledge.
Yeah. But nobody would have believed the legend either, I don't think. Otherwise, because that's what the kids are after, right?
Yeah,
Like, you drink
yeah,
from
yeah.
his skull. Obviously, nobody believes that. Otherwise, that's not even in the ground. That's
Yes.
in a vault, if you believe that. So, I would imagine the government...
And he said he, like, read it on Reddit.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
It's got to be true. It's on the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah,
But yeah, I reckon next week, big episode for sure, I reckon. Things have got to start kicking off hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the house is bugged as well, so it's like, oh, okay.
Bring it on.
Yes.
And
Speaking of bring it on, what a fight scene.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I have problems with the fight scene, actually.
do tell.
That Bucky doesn't smash him like straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Using him as
I know he's super powered up,
Yeah.
but
Did you notice that he doesn't use his left hand?
You see how they talk about that?
I know, but even in the fight, he's mainly going righty.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
But he-
yes, he's dominant righty, but this is your power, and you're fighting.
And that was
Oh no, he's
That
like
was
all
my
up
favourite
Soldier,
bit of the
though.
episode. Was when they're working on the boat.
Yeah, that was great.
He's like,
Yeah.
you didn't even use your metal hand. He's
Well,
like,
I'm actually running
don't
over.
forget sometimes. I'm like, I love
So
you,
good.
Bucky. I love-
Yeah.
But no, the fight, because all I'm like, man, I'm watching it and I'm like, man, well, clearly we just got to start playing his Winter Soldier theme in the background because that's my problem. Cool, I get he's trying to not hurt people and do his stuff, but when he had to pretend to be the Winter Soldier, just annihilating everybody in Manticore.
Yeah.
Like, it's not consistent.
Yeah, but they were,
Now he's fighting actually for
And
his
he's
life.
emotionally invested
yeah,
as well, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's just getting his ass
yeah, but
handed
he was
to him.
fighting randos in Madripoor, so he,
I know.
as opposed
Well,
to
super.
super soldier
But a
army
guy that's
dude.
just got superpowered.
Yeah, but he's still.
I didn't
He still
think-
was wearing the banner of Captain America, so he's been through some.
Yeah, he's
stuff,
had training.
so
He's elite
had elite
military
training.
force.
So
Probably not in fighting that much though. Like
Why
I mean, that's
wouldn't-
what they do with the
That's-
army training. They give you hand-to-hand combat as well.
especially
I
him
didn't say how
he'll
many
be
medals he's
training.
got. I get he's
Yeah.
got a thing, but Winter Soldier.
No, I
Soldier.
understand.
yeah, compared to Winter Soldier. Like
Yeah.
And Winter
You know.
Soldier was not really hand-to-hand. He was just bang.
Oh no, because Winter Soldier trains the
Black
Red
Widow.
Room and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. He was like the Soviets trainer of all their things. Like, he knows. That was my problem. It's just, I don't feel it feels consistent because
Yeah.
the Madripoor stuff. I'm like, I know it's against a different type of opposition,
Yes.
but he just doesn't even seem like he's going as hard. I swear to God, play the music and he's on.
For a good 20
so it's
seconds,
not the words, it's the music.
Yeah,
for a good 20 seconds, Bucky's on
yeah.
the floor.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, nerf Bucky, all right.
He
But
got
and then
electrocuted.
and then Sam's got plot armor,
Yeah.
which is like, okay, that would have been fun if you didn't just make a big deal out of Battlestar getting,
Yes.
oh, he's normal, and then bam, he's one hit, he's down because he's normal. But then now Sam's like taking kicks to the face from John Walker. I just felt it was a bit inconsistent.
Oh, what I didn't get to was like the first time sort of Falcon gets the shield, right? And that's the whole point. You need him
Yes.
fly away, leave Bucky. Bucky can handle him. Like
Yeah.
if it was the other way around, maybe not. You wouldn't leave Sam because
No.
he's unpowered.
Yeah.
But as if Bucky's not fight, you get that shield out of town because that's what he wants, and that's what he's fighting about here more than anything. Because you've just given him, let him get the weapon back and what he wants. I thought that was a bit.
Yeah, it was a weird scene when he just threw the shield at him.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like that scene in The Waterboy when he doesn't know how to play football and he just throws the ball at the guy. He's like, oh, thanks. And just starts running off. I'm like, oh, I wanted this and now you've just given it to me. But yeah, still a great fight scene, especially that looked like a concerto at the end with smacking him into the shield.
It had really cool moments.
Yeah, there's some great bits. But
Yeah.
I just... They should have taken him down faster.
Yeah.
It was too long.
Yeah.
I think probably is my main problem. So, man, there's two of them as well. And
Yeah.
one is cause one's a super soldier, and with just, if not better training than John Walker. Falcon, military man, as if he hasn't got some training as well. So there's no way, like, it's too long. They should have smashed him.
You could write, one of them couldn't get there in time.
Yes.
Something
Yeah,
else
if it was
going
one-on-one, it would have been a bit different.
Yes.
But the 2-on-1
It's hard to believe.
did make it hard, but yeah, it's still good.
And, to be honest, I was all annoyed to begin with because, they've let him just run away?
It was a
So
bit
where
weird.
we finished last week, in the plaza of this town or whatever,
They
in the
probably had
fountain.
to get a sheet and cover the
Ah,
body. and
yeah, I was like, it's stupid that.
yeah, he got away.
Yeah,
Got
what,
away
they
again.
just let him run?
Yeah.
Oh, we better go
And-
get
Well,
him
you
now.
can't really have him fighting him on like everyone's social media as well. Like,
Well, but they've seen
Why
what
not?
happened. They've seen
Have you
it.
not seen any of the Avenger movies? They fight in front of people all the time.
yeah, well, I don't know.
And they saw what he did.
Yeah.
It's all recorded.
Well,
so
they're
Because if you let him go, he could be gone.
They're also off grid now as well, so they're probably not supposed to be there.
John Walker
I
wasn't
don't
either.
think they care though.
Yeah, but John Walker's like Captain America, so it's like, okay, I'll be wherever I want because I'm Captain.
Well, no, he answers to the government.
Yeah,
so it's a
he'd
bigger
be
deal for
worse.
him to be there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like they're expecting to see him there.
Because the government could say we don't employ the
Yeah.
Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
but they employed the Cap. That's way worse.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
That's the first time I think we've bitched about the show, and it was and that's just
Second last
minor.
episode. It was very minor.
Yeah, it's kind of nitpicky.
Yeah.
You know?
Apart from that, it was a bit of a nothing episode though.
It was a very build episode.
It was very much just Sam, it's like
Montage.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
like
montage galore.
a self-discovery journey for
Yes.
Sam.
Oh, I loved the montage bit though.
That was amazing.
Somebody training with the shield,
Yes.
not that he can just do it straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
You
like
know?
that they're practicing
And we
Yeah.
with the
we
shield,
got Batroc back.
Yes.
which means
Yes.
she is Power Broker, sort of.
Yeah.
Because she's the one who
No, I still don't
She-
reckon.
She broke
I
him
don't
out,
think so.
right?
She broke him out. She sent it to them with weapons
Yes.
to kill.
Yes.
to
Sam
kill who,
Wilson.
though?
Yes.
No, he wants Sam.
Doesn't-
What
she's
does
not
she
Power
want?
It doesn't mean she's power broker.
No,
She's
no.
sus. She's
sus.
but doesn't necessarily confirm.
But like, as if Nick Fury don't do stuff.
But now they know where they all are because she sent Batroc.
yes.
That's the whole. They chipped the weapons or whatever. They know where they are exactly right now. So she ain't Power Broker.
And like it's Batroc.
They'll feed
As if-
us good
Like
lines.
this is the third time we've seen him get smashed, sort of thing. Like we'll get him easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
bit. He's getting into shocker level,
Yeah.
right? Like, and
He was never, the
no,
villain
no.
anyway. He was always
Well,
sort
at
of a
least
joke.
in this they didn't call him the Leaper.
Yes.
So that helps.
Cheated. When are they going to call him
Oh.
Batroc the Leaper?
Speaking of,
The Mo would have been.
Where's the
sensational.
moustache?
Speaking of Fury, though, do you reckon he's controlling? Because it's Contessa,
yes,
Yes, Contessa,
Yes.
whatever her long.
Valeria,
Valentina.
Valentina. That's right.
Because, yeah,
I just wanted to dance.
I just don't know what they're going to do with her. I think
Her and Nemo dancing.
Oh.
Sensational.
Because they got so much. That character has so much history, right?
Yeah.
Like doing different things.
yeah,
Like she was like a Bond girl for Fury, from what I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
her and Fury tied really
Yeah.
closely together.
And then she was doing like some Hydra stuff
Yeah.
and Secret Warriors, right?
Yeah.
yeah, she
Yeah.
was excellent in Secret War. It was excellent.
Well,
Such a
I
good
was
book.
reading this
I need to read that again.
morning.
If you ever want to read a
actually.
good book, Secret
Oh.
Warriors, guys.
Secret
Yeah,
Warriors.
first one's out of print. Marvel's stupid.
I don't know then.
Yeah,
He'll be back. He'll be
100%.
back anyway.
Back issues. Find them.
Should have already.
Enjoy the hunt.
I was reading this, like they've obviously kept her secret, like that it was thingy. They've done well.
But
She was already supposed to be in Black Widow. Did you
Yeah,
read
Yeah,
that?
I
did
saw
read
that.
Which really pushes the Leviathan angle.
Oh, you reckon?
Well, Russian, that's the deal, right?
Yeah.
You know, Secret Warriors, because in Secret Warriors, spoilers, if you don't want to know about Secret Warriors, don't listen. Or you
Can't
don't
read
wanna-
it anyway.
Yeah, but because in Secret Warriors, she's Madame Hydra.
Yes.
But really, she's working for Nick,
Yeah.
but really she's working for Leviathan all along, which are like the Russian shield, for lack of a better word. So, if she's already going to be... If she's supposed to be Black Widow first, is she really Leviathan?
Cool.
But there's so many options.
Yeah.
Because I thought... did I say to you? I was like, I don't think she feels... Because she doesn't feel like a Countessa. She's not European. She's not... Like, I like Elaine, but I wouldn't have picked her to be the Countessa. She's not... Doesn't fit the look or the thing that I would like. And in it, I was like, is she going to basically be an analogue since they've already used her for Victoria Hand?
Yeah.
Because clearly he's going to be the Captain America for the Thunderbolts / Dark Avengers, whatever they're going to use name. And she's going to be sort of heading up that. And obviously you can't use Osborn, but...
Jeez, I hope they bring Ares in.
Ooh.
I don't know if they're going to make US agent part of the, Russian...
No, that's what I mean. Like, I think she... Like, because that was only this morning when I read the Black Widow connection.
Right.
Which was supposed to be now. I was like, oh, maybe they will go to Leviathan. But yeah, he's clearly just where I think it's going, right? They're going to build a Dark Avengers, Thunderbolts, whatever you want to call.
So did that sort of spoil Black Widow that she's in Black Widow then?
They may have cut that though.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That could be like post-credit or something.
Yeah, because that was supposed to be her debut.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I read anyway.
Yeah, I read that.
So Zemo in Wakanda?
No, even better.
Raft.
She's dropping him off of the
raft.
raft.
Sorry,
Yeah,
that's right. That's
yeah.
right. That's sorry, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, you won't be there for long.
Yeah. Oh, well, who's going to be their cellmate or the cell next door? It's not going to be the Fixer or Techno or whatever. Pick a name.
I like Zemo. Even better after this episode because
He's been very good.
He's a great actor, man.
He's a fantastic actor. I'm a great
He's
big
not
fan
quite
of him.
Zemo-y, but he's
not,
very good.
He's not, but he's got way more sympathetic than
Yeah.
Zemo should be.
Yeah,
But he
he's not
can
just
build
a Nazi.
into that as well.
Yeah, because they've already this has already taken him so much more than
he's got
Civil
depth.
War.
Like even
Yeah.
because like when Bucky goes, it's like he's at the Sokovia Shrine. It's
Yes.
like okay,
I didn't understand. But when I watched the start and they show that, oh, bet you've never been there, have you? Well, why would they? Like what? And like they weren't part of the Avengers at the time of Age of Ultron. If that was like Black Widow, and you're like, hey, you didn't even go, sure. But like what? Every person in the world's going to go to Sokovia? Please.
Well,
Zemo
he
been
has
to that the UN
Yeah,
bombing
exactly.
center
It's
memorial
stupid,
where
right? Yeah, I thought that was-
T'Challa's dad
To be
died.
fair, he
was
has
stupid.
been in jail and probably doesn't know which Avengers showed up there and ruined.
Well, don't make the statement then.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wasn't there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Bloody
they
hell.
weren't Avengers pre that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Or just why would they go there?
Yeah. Good app.
So,
Eh.
in the suitcase, we assume are the wings, right?
Yeah,
No,
of course.
it's Cap's uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Cap
it's his uniform, right?
It's his new uniform
His
from what
uniform.
the Marvel
With the new
Legends.
wings.
With new wings.
With
With
Yeah.
new
Yes.
wings. What the Marvel Legends.
Yeah, it'll be
Big wings,
a
isn't it?
Cap uniform.
Yes.
Yes.
I always,
Yeah,
thought,
with
I always
wings, but-
thought his Air Force mate would be like fixing it up and then give it.
Oh, he is. He's going to keep the wings for himself.
Yes, because
He's
he's
the
Falcon.
Falcon. Yeah.
Okay.
In like the Sam book, he's the.
And
Falcon.
also,
Yeah.
the paint they're about to like go over Darlene or whatever on the boat. I reckon he's going to use that just to modify it a little bit, put a bit of blue in there. Because I reckon it's just silver and like red in
No, I
there.
reckon-
Oh no, it'll be blue. It'll be blue, red, white, blue.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
When he flicks, when we get him, you know.
I
it's
reckon
red,
it
white,
won't
blue.
be, and he'll use the blue from painting the ship.
I don't think
That's random.
No. He'll already because Bucky asked him to make it.
Yes.
So he's gonna make it red, white, and blue.
because
he'll
they're
be
making
just-
because they're not making him a new Falcon outfit. They're making him
Captain
a Captain
America.
America outfit.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
but like,
he's-
So why would they not put the blue on?
I liked it. It's a bit on the nose, but the kid's like Uncle Sam. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's a bit on the nose, but it was very nice.
Yes.
yeah, but they're Wakandans. They're not going to go. That white wolf tells me the last time I'd do it myself, and like,
but they
you
also
know,
know
but their
what he's-
uniform is like red and.
They
like,
made the
gold and
shield for
silver.
the Cap. The shield is the Wakandan shield that get him a shield.
Okay, so you're more inclined to believe that Sam will just use some house paint
Yes.
to paint the suit than the Wakandans, making it to measure for him a Captain America
So
uniform.
the difference between a comet and a meteor. What I read this week I thought was really cool was the John Walker suit that they gave him for his Captain America suit was very devoid of white,
Yes.
which
Yes.
in the American flag is integrity and something else.
Oh,
Which I thought was really cool. So it had the other two parts of what the red, white, and blue stand for, but since there was no white, it didn't have the integrity of Captain America, which was pretty cool.
Yes, sorry.
I did kind of was like, oh, there's no white, doesn't look right.
Well, I was just in this
That's just
episode.
USA.
He's a bit too evil. because he didn't have integrity. They pushed that a bit harder than I would like.
Well, that's the
Well, that was.
I was
yeah,
a bit disappointed.
but that's
by
what
I
that.
liked it when he lied to the family. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, that's not John Walker.
Oh, isn't it? Okay.
John Walker's not a bad guy like that. He's very military and very America. Like, it's what people think Captain America is.
Yeah.
Of like, I just follow America.
I listen to the government.
Ah, yeah.
But I just
Wait,
go back to the original Cap, and when him and the Doctor are sitting there, and he's like, it brings out, if you're a good person, it brings
Yes.
out your goodness. Even if you're not a great person,
It'll make you
it'll
great.
make you
Yes.
well.
But if you're
But
bad,
if
it'll
you're
make
bad,
it worse.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
if you're not a great person, you're just in
But John's
between.
not a bad person.
But I just mean like it's
my
just
point.
shown his anger is now coming through more because of how he's been broken by
Even
the
anger,
system.
insecurities.
Yeah, well, insecurities. There we go. That's probably
'Cause
it. So he's
I can't
even
live up
more
to Cap.
insecure now. So
Yes,
hence why he
yes.
killed that guy. So that's what it's brought out even more in his regard as a.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. From the get go, I don't want him just to be evil Cap. That's
Yeah, but
not
it's-
US agent.
But even the bit with the family, it wasn't the fact that he's evil. It was more his insecurity saying,
Yes.
"Yeah, I got him. I'm just
Yes,
lying."
yes,
No, but that's
And
for
to make him
stopping.
feel better too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
right.
like.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yes.
Better, like,
To give them closure.
yes, I end up
Heaps
make
of
himself feel
people.
better.
Make
Yeah.
himself. No, not them. Himself. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
then
so.
people
I don't
just
just
lying
think
to
evil. I
themselves.
just think
Yeah,
insecure
and
and
the way
just,
he went carried on at the trial-y thing, it's just a bit. I don't know.
But I like that bit.
Yeah,
just
I
'cause
like
it's
it.
just
That was a great
yeah.
scene, but it was a bit too.
It wasn't evil, but it
I
was
think John Walker would be more inclined to cop his medicine.
Well, he's not getting paid out.
He's got nothing. He got no medicine. He just
No,
got
no, I mean
slapped.
Like
Yeah.
he did something. He's
Yeah.
accepting the
Yeah,
consequences.
be like fine.
Like
I
sure,
did, I did the right thing.
Yeah. You don't think it's right? I did it. Whatever. I'm gonna copy.
And like the whole, I did what you told me of all I've done, sure, but not. I don't know. I just don't want him just to be evil Cap, and I feel that's where we're going to maybe lead to
Especially at the end.
because it's
where
the
he's
easier
making-
option.
Oh, that
Yeah.
shield! I can't wait to see that shield get torn
Yes.
apart because it's
It's
just
section.
metal.
It's just, yeah, just and there's someone's just going to punch like
Fuck, you should
if
punch
someone's
straight through
strong,
it.
we're just going to punch straight through it. It's going to be hilarious.
No, he knows
or it
welding.
won't come back because it's not vibranium.
Yeah, oh, and it won't be.
Yeah, they're centered
Balanced,
and
yeah.
balanced and
It's good to see Sam like get better
Yeah.
like at the shield
That was
and
great.
to the level of John Walker. Like, because when I saw the first John Walker,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
3 hits and comes back.
Yeah, and
It's
he's
like,
the best
come
at it,
on,
yeah.
man. Like, at least Sam's like got up to that level and
yes,
better.
yes.
you
Seeing
know,
him
so-
not be good at it first is
Yeah.
what I wanted to see.
but then you had to like. I know we did complain about it a bit at the start with seeing how good he was, but they kind of had to show he was that good to be able to hold the shield. So
And he would have trained. We just
and he,
didn't
and
see
he-
it.
that's
yeah.
exactly right. So we just didn't need to see his
Yeah.
montage.
Then what about the Isaiah Sam talk?
Ooh, that was
Jeez,
great, man.
how
I'm so
great-
glad they
how
revisited
hard was
that part.
I was
So
hoping there
glad.
was like a photo or something of him,
Yeah.
but I get why
Yeah,
there
yeah,
isn't.
yeah.
But that was a great scene.
But like when he's
so
like,
good.
no self-respecting black men would ever want to be Captain
Yeah.
America. That was a big line,
Well, and
man.
at the start, when he's like, leave it in the thing. I
Yeah.
don't want to see
Trash.
It means
That
nothing
mean
to
nothing
me.
to me, yeah.
I really like what they're doing because they're showing you not just one. Look, like I was talking to Dave Cook. Shout out to Dave Cook. And he was saying he was reading lots of people saying that it's like really woke and stuff.
It's not.
It's not because they're not just showing you one perspective
Yeah.
and drilling it into
Yeah.
you. They're showing you, hey, this is what some people think. This is what some
Yes.
other people think, and make up.
It
your mind
also
kind of thing.
is what happened in the universe, in
Yes.
the series. It's not
Yes.
like something they've made for the series.
Yes,
The-
that's right.
yes.
It's not
Captain
like-
America: The Truth is a great book,
Yeah.
and that's what happened.
Yeah.
They were guinea pigs.
They didn't just add it for this storyline.
Yeah.
It is in canon.
Because Isaiah's saying that.
Yes.
Sam's not.
And-
Sam doesn't believe that.
And just the
Oh,
story
we know that.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
the show. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Like, if they wanted Sam to, if they were cool with Sam being Captain America, when he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna give the shield," nah, you would talk him around.
Yes.
But they were like, "Yeah, cool, no worries. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the museum," and straight away to the white boy.
Yes.
Like, because that is the story.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I don't. Yeah, woke. If you think it's woke,
You're an idiot.
you need to have a
Yeah.
look at
And
yourself.
in the end,
'cause you've
Sam
got some
sort
issues.
of Sam defies Isaiah.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
it's
Because
like,
he's like, I'm not.
I'm moving
Yeah,
on. I'm the next
It's like-
evolution black
yeah,
man.
yeah. Basically,
Essentially.
there's
It's
no
just-
point if I don't stand up for it.
Yeah.
That's
you know?
right.
And,
Yeah.
like his sister said, don't listen to him. Like,
Yeah. He's
And,
just a
and,
bitter
and
old man.
fair
Yes.
enough, he's got
Oh,
those
and he's
points
gonna-
because of everything he's
Yes.
been
he
through.
has a right to be
But
bitter.
Sam needs to step up and be the new
Yes.
black
Yeah.
man, essentially, and for what he feels Captain America will stand for
Yeah.
as the person he would be. Yeah.
Like,
But-
it's making me like Sam so much more.
Oh yeah.
oh,
It's much better than him just being like, yeah, I'm Captain America.
Yes,
like
yes,
there's
yes.
a big deal.
or just because
Yeah.
Mackie's a great actor.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can sell it.
No, it's great.
Steph noticed when we were watching together, when he's throwing the shield and it comes back, when he catches it, he kind of turns with it.
Yes.
Or he catches it
Yes.
over
He
Yes.
realizes
Yeah.
the momentum.
Yeah, because it's like,
100%.
you can't
Rip
just...
his arm
It's
off.
like a
Yeah.
wicketkeeper.
Yeah, you
Taking
can't
the
just...
ball.
You can't just...
No, yeah, you don't have super soldier
Although,
serum in
The
you.
last shot,
The
where he
last
catches
shot,
it like
yeah,
this...
it's okay.
That's
looks
because he's
cool.
ready to be Captain
Because
America
he's
now.
strong
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the end of the montage.
He had a
That's
Rocky
how it
montage.
works.
Captain America.
Yeah, otherwise he loses his fingers and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like plate lipped and and then it's hitting the whole other demographic.
But yeah. Oof.
One
One
more
more.
out. One more out.
I knew it was going to end before we saw him, but when it did, I was like, no!
Yeah, no, I thought for
Stop
sure
it.
we would have got it this episode.
Yeah. At least end on it.
Yeah.
nah,
Alright.
Or end on, like, looking into the case or something.
At least we got a mid-credit scene this time.
Yeah.
That was
Yes.
nice. That's the first one of those
I was going to
for the
close it.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look. It seems like basing off WandaVision. Second last episode.
Yeah.
Second last episode, you get a mid credit.
And
sorta
then
makes
next one we'll get
sense.
two.
Yeah.
You'd imagine.
Hopefully.
So, what do you think happens at the end? Final episode. Predictions.
I'm just going to go Doctor Strange again. It didn't happen in Wanda. So
He's gonna keep saying it until it happens.
Exactly right.
I don't think anything too. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be pretty straightforward. Sam's Captain America. Everyone's cool with it. John Walker's locked up.
Yeah.
He's going to get a USA outfit sometime in the last episode because toys.
Yeah.
But he'll still end up locked up or on the run or something.
End of the Flag Smashers though.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Though
there's three of them or two of them left now.
her and two dudes.
No, well, one of the dudes just got with the shield, didn't he?
I don't think he was juiced up.
No, he was juiced up.
No, but you know, like in the park when they're talking
Because
to
you've got
Batroc,
the
it's
Asian
the
Aussie guy.
yep, and
Yeah.
then there's the
There's still
other
the other
guy.
guy still there. Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
I think it says. I
So
think
it's
they're down
still
to three.
three.
I think. But yeah, they'll get that.
I think
I'll
they'll
send
leave.
it to
I
'em.
think there'll be one left by the end of it. Still stupid.
Yes.
I think yeah,
she'll survive. Probably.
it's setting
Yeah,
up to
she'll
Sam, like, letting her
Yeah, yeah.
go or locking her up or something, not killing her.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
No.
it looks...
You could martyr her just as easily,
Yes.
and then like because then you the movement can grow and you use that
Continues,
later on
yeah.
for
Yeah.
stuff or whatever.
The bit with the council where they're doing the vote, it just seems like that senator dude is just too evil for evil's
Yes,
sake, you know?
yes.
It's like, yeah, no, we'll get rid of all of them, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah.
It just seems too
What the
cartoony
weakest part of this
villain.
whole show is the refugee
Yeah.
plot. There's just holes galore. None of it makes sense, and they don't. Not trying to make it make sense. They're just like, shut up.
Look at the realness.
Yeah,
Look at
don't
the
look,
realness
don't
of
look,
the
don't
other
look, don't look.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
Look
like,
at
oh.
this shield! Look at the fights!
yeah.
Explosion!
Yeah, what does it take no for us to be citizens of the world? It's like, just live wherever you want. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Citizens of
they're
the
trying
world?
to live wherever they want, but they won't.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the
Yeah.
thing. They want to live there. The country's like, no, you're not a citizen of this country.
You're a refugee.
That's the point of flag smashers.
Yeah.
But I don't get.
I know.
No borders.
Makes no sense.
We shall see next week.
I'm going to go a different way.
Yes.
John Walker gets all the glory at the end.
No.
He gets the final hit because Countessa would like bring him in, and that's the dawn of like the Thunderbolts / Dark Avengers. That will be her team.
I don't
Like
think we're
Sam will still be Captain America.
Interesting.
I don't think they're
People
quite
will still
ready for
accept
that
him.
yet.
The Dark Avengers.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
This is Dave. Dark
haven't built-
Well, they
Avengers
haven't
way
built
too-
enough bad people to really do a Dark Avengers yet.
Well, how do you know she hasn't got?
Yeah,
Of
no,
course, but
but you want to build the storyline as opposed. Like, if you just bring out a Dark Avengers TV show, everyone's gonna be like, "What?"
BVS, like, just...
No, but
oh,
you gotta-
Justice
you
League, it's
gotta-
all here.
You got to do enough to save his face. You know, like
I know
for
what
the-
you mean. Like, he's not going to
public-
be, like, a criminal at the
Because
end.
if it is Thunderbolts, then the public has to accept them, even though they have the dark side. You know, so
I don't think necessarily.
Yeah, but Dark Avengers came out with a invasion of Skrulls. This is just an internal.
yeah. But if it is
Political
what
fight.
if it's Thunderbolts instead?
No,
I mean-
see, because the way she will spin it, I would imagine, or whoever's in charge of them. Okay, the Avengers are gone, right? They don't exist.
That's
They've all
right.
disbanded, and the push, the PR push from them will be the Avengers who they were lawless. We said they couldn't be their shit. They got to work for us, the Sokovian Accords. They ignored that. Look what happened. Half the world blipped away. Half the world blipped back. Look at all the damage these people have done because they're lawless
listen
and
to
doing what
us.
they want.
Yeah.
This is our team. This is the government. We know what we're doing. We're going to run things.
Trust the
Yeah.
government.
I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
it
Of course. Ball. But
Yeah.
but that's the line they're going to
Oh,
spin.
for sure.
if they work for the government, Thanos wouldn't be after the
Yeah.
stones.
Of course,
You know,
of course. But
I know what you mean.
because
Yeah.
clearly
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna get Yelena will be the Black Widow,
Yeah.
right? But they haven't built anyone else
Yeah.
yet.
I just still think
Yes.
they got to save his face somehow, like a little bit.
I don't want John Walker to be a criminal at the end.
Yeah,
But
like.
he isn't.
Yeah,
He's
but
not,
depending
but-
on what he does in
I
this
know
last
what you
episode.
mean.
But
yeah.
right
yeah.
now on social media, he's a killer.
Yeah, but
you
that
know,
doesn't
like-
mean anything.
Yes.
well,
So is Captain America. He went to
Yeah.
war. He killed
Yeah, I
people.
know, but that's wartime. This is like.
This is a different style of wartime, though, in this day and age that happened
Yeah.
in. And he had his reasons.
But also doing it on like if he did that kill shot like and the cameras weren't watching, it was in the bush, no one would flick it.
But you don't think that there'd be like in their world, sitting at home, you're watching the news, your new Captain America has just killed
a superpowered terrorist,
terrorist.
for instance.
What's a lot of people going to be like? Damn right.
Yeah.
One less
That's
terrorist
my
in the
Captain
world.
America.
Those guys-
We should do that.
Yes.
If the real Captain America hadn't have been
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
there'd be a
argue.
huge push for that
There'd be
from the
around
people.
46% of Americans, I reckon, would say that.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
these guys. Oh, these are the guys that blew up that facility last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stole.
Killed those
Yeah.
7 innocent people.
Yeah, innocent guards and stuff. Yeah, good riddance.
Yes. Every time there's a goddamn mass shooting over there, what does half the people think? If we had more guns, there'd be less of these men.
Yeah.
Like
Contrary to evidence.
everybody else's idea.
Contrary to evidence.
But, you know, 'cause there's always going to be people like, yeah, no, that's what should happen.
Yeah.
Because, who are these people? It's not like they took out civilians, so to
Yeah.
speak, or even actually a nation's army where there's rules and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, terrorists.
Sanctions and stuff, yeah.
They're
Depends what
terrorists.
happens after.
Yeah.
Like
I like to see that if like the people's reaction. Some people being like, "Oh, good."
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure I think people would.
Yeah.
Heaps would be.
the only thing is like if they're taping him killing it, it's like okay, then why does he run at the end? You know, like they could have taped him like freaking out and just running.
Oh, because there'll definitely be people. I'm not saying everybody. There'll be heaps of people who'd be like, "Oh no, that's not right."
Yeah.
Well, when he was going into the hearing, there were people booing him.
Yeah.
Everyone was booing him.
Yeah,
So it's
Not
50-50.
everyone. Yeah, not everyone's like.
Yeah.
They just didn't show.
they didn't show the people cheering for him.
Yeah, or people who agreed
They
with
probably
him.
should have though.
Wearing red hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should have shown him like just a couple guys going. Cap is a hero or something like.
Yeah.
He does justice. He dispenses
Yeah.
justice.
I- yeah,
I think
like-
we'll get some of that
Yeah.
when he's got his uniform on.
I feel like
And
that
went
would have
back.
made the evil Cap thing a bit less.
Yes.
Like
yes,
if there were
yes.
people out there supporting
Sympathizing with
him
him
and
yeah.
agreeing with him.
Well, I think we'll
Yeah.
get that once Falcon comes out in the red, white, and blue, and then we get for sure a line about not my Captain America, and that's where you'll maybe get more people pushing. Nah, he was right.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be done.
And
What's Falcon doing there? Falcon, because in those shots, Falcon's standing there watching,
Yeah.
and like that's how you push it. Like, look, this man stopped these people. Falcon's just like,
Yeah. So they just got to save his face a little bit, like even if it's just propaganda style, you know.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
yeah.
but it's also not his show. His face can be saved later
Yes.
when he gets a US agent show potentially.
Well, my thing is like at the end of the series, like they could just go, "Oh, come meet our team," and just.
But
You
either
know.
way, I don't think we're ready for that yet.
too
She could,
fast.
no, but
It's
she could
too
just
fast.
fury it. Like she's like, I'm building. Have you heard
I
of
feel
like
like that
the
was-
Thunderbolt?
that's what
initiative,
she was-
you know?
Yeah,
So
we already
in
got
this-
that scene.
Yeah.
We already got that. I feel.
Yeah, I think he'll be going away for a while. Hiding away while she builds some more.
Yeah.
That's what I would think. Plus, because all right, you got Kim as Cap, you got Black Widow. They've already got Abomination,
Still
Of course
for
they do.
Yeah.
like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's like always been rumors he's been going to come back into stuff because it'd be, I just got to get our Thor, which
Daenerys.
there's options.
Yes.
There's options. There's options. Lots of options.
Say in this unit, like right now,
Hmm.
Steve dead.
I
I
think
don't
they're
know.
purposefully.
They
not
say he's
talking about it.
gone,
Yeah.
but
They're not talking
Like-
about it on purpose.
I think at the very least, if he's alive, everybody, even Bucky and Sam, think he's not. I think he probably died because he should have been. He would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy died. Like in their timeline, Peggy died 5 years ago at least.
Yep.
So I get he would live it a little longer because the super soldier can be a little longer, but he's still a man that's going to die. He's not.
I know.
immortal.
I'm just thinking he's gone, but is he gone?
No, he's
You
not.
know, is there a chance he might just go? rock up with the walking.
I don't
stick
think
or
we'll see him
something,
in
you know?
this. I hope so, but I don't think we see him in this. Because that's why they're not going to tell you he's dead, though, because then you've locked yourself
I'm
in.
not expecting to see him in this,
Yeah.
but I just want to know, is he alive or dead?
Sure.
That's why they don't want to answer that yet.
They don't
Until
want-
Chris Evans says yes.
Until it goes into
Yeah, I'll come
Dimension-
back.
Yeah,
Reverse
Dimension Z or something.
Reverse up the Brinks truck and
Yeah.
dump the pile of cash on his driveway like they did for Robert Downey Jr. a while back.
I don't even think you need that for Evans. You know what you need to do? It's like, cool. Is there a character or something you would like to direct? Because that's what he wants to move into. That's one of the reasons why he's giving this up. Is because he wants to. He don't want to be an actor anymore. He wants to direct movies and stuff.
So is every
So as
star
if-
in Hollywood.
Of course, but if the dude's got any chops, add it.
Yeah.
And like,
You know you're going to get another cap,
yeah,
something out of him.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl.
like
Can't
he
hurt.
would have been.
Do a what if.
Yes.
Would you like to do a Patriot movie?
Or like one of the, maybe not the Cap show because it's a bit too close to him. But you get him to just do one episode because
Yeah.
TV directing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hear Kevin Smith talking
Yeah.
about it for the DC shows. Just walk in, it's
Yeah.
already done for you. Buy
They
a
used
bunch
to-
of donuts.
Because they don't. Yeah, the writers have all the power in TV. Directors just do what they're told. You know what I mean? That's how Star Trek. The dudes are directing themselves.
Yeah.
You can't be that involved if all it is line up the shot.
Yeah.
It's different than a movie where the creative comes more director than the story.
So he'll go into Dimension Z of the kid, and it'll be
I
fun.
hope not, because I didn't like that run.
There's some good bits. There's not some good bits.
Yes.
It was just too long. But anyway. But I don't know. It's good. We'll see where it goes.
I still think those wings are going to be like red and silver, and they'll just paint.
There's an
Okay,
action
Dave.
figure
All right,
there.
Dave.
There's an action
We'll
figure.
find out next week, dude.
And the action figure does not look like he painted it in his garage. So,
I think the action
Yeah,
figure...
he'll do a good job. He's not going to be.
I will
like,
give you-
The
I
action
will
figure
gi-
actually comes with like a couple of spare hands, a different foot, and a tin of paint, which is totally cool.
I will give you $20, Dave.
Really?
If he paints it on screen. If he does that, I will give you $20.
yeah, because
What about a cutaway and then
No.
like it appears?
No,
and-
I want to see him paint.
I want like a John Walker scene where he's doing the shield, except it's Sam going like,
I know. See, I think if you see
No,
a
the sister goes,
shot
"Oh, you
of
used
the
the paint."
paintbrush, like if you see the wings not blue, and there's a paintbrush and paint in
That's
there,
enough.
and then he's in blue later,
Yeah.
no, Dave, $20.
Yeah,
Fair
he's got to
enough.
stare at a can of paint.
If
Fair
it's
enough.
very obvious what
Yeah,
has
yeah,
happened,
yeah.
you got Dave, $20.
Or
That's
if it's
fine.
like this isn't the right blue or something. Like
Yeah, no.
this is Steve's
That's
blue,
fine.
not my blue. You know?
I don't think it's going to happen at
No,
all.
of course not.
That could be like, oh, family.
wait, hold on, are you backpedaling now?
Me, no.
Because before you said it was just going to be red and white, right?
Oh,
And then he
God,
paints the blue.
I'm exploring options now.
But
Oh,
now
no,
it's
no,
a different
He's
kind of
painting,
blue.
regardless, he's painting that damn thing.
Okay, so just so we're 100% concrete.
He
now
paints it. He paints it.
it's a different shade of blue, and
It
then he
could be.
paints a
It
different
could
I
blue.
think you've also missed the point of that. I thought the idea was they were going to paint over their parents' name because they're going to sell it.
Thank you.
And she decides we can't
Yes.
sell it
That was
now.
the entire point of
And
that.
so they're just
Yes.
going to repaint the names nicely.
That's the whole point of that.
I know that's the point of that!
Dave's just an idiot.
No. He's got extra paint now.
What do you guys think? Is Sam going to paint?
Or is Dave an idiot?
Leave it in the comments.
Get in the
below.
comments.
That's a perfect note to finish on.
Yeah,
Yes, it
that'll
is.
do us.
Dave's an idiot.
See you
Bye.
See you next week.
Paint or no
Comment,
paint?
comment, and
Subscribe.
subscribe. Please subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe away.
Bye.